worms, are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy broadcasting on your internet's irreverent one, but always stay relevant. Check your perspective, or she'll tell you to get back. Set it into the digiverse, you'll be a has-been. Level up, rookie, or you'll never be a champion. The team's strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak, it'll be on. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation frame. Prime content, you get hit from all angles, like the crew make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yep.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream.
Come on. Going live on stream, I should probably mention this food criminal will need an intervention. Skinny or chicken nuggies, people freak out with tears spilled. Then you wash it all down with the big glass of cheese. Come to every stream to see the one true gamer. Nothing more lame than wannabe Pokemon tamers. While all the claims to date have been represented loosely, sit you here, watch and subscribe to Spooky Sushi. Out.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah, yeah.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream.
Worms up, worms up.
It's a toxic cure stream. All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of
What?
rage and feral
What?
YC screams. Feral YC screams.
Wazzy on the mic, I'm like a verbal assassin. I cannot read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, but I'm 5 apples tall, I don't need to boast. Flashes on your screen, so you better not swim. Cause toxic's top tier, but nowhere near me, yo!
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic cure stream. All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage and feral YC scream. Everyone tuning in, it's a toxic cure stream. And they never complain, it's a toxic cure stream.
Yeah.
All them bad opinions on the toxic cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of rage
What?
and feral
What?
YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams. Feral YC screams.
All right. Poison Tight, official remix. What's up, worms? Are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy
Hello, my
broadcasting
weary
on the
travelers, and
one,
welcome
but
to
always stay relevant. Check your
stream.
perspective, and she'll tell you to get back.
Everybody
Take it
come
into the
in.
digiverse,
Everybody
you'll be a
come
has-been.
in.
Level up.
Everybody come in, my little weary travelers. Welcome to stream. It's me. Are you guys ready for fishing? Of course you are. Let me put in the fishing thing. To fish with us, use exclamation fishy. Hold on, I'm doing this. Mods, can somebody fucking pin that? Mods, my beloved mods, my thing that doesn't use fishy. It's telling me to go fuck myself when it comes to trying to pin things. There we go. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate you. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to stream. We got to do a lot of upkeep and stuff today. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna draw you guys one whole anime girl, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time today. We're gonna have a good time today. If I'm a little bit off my game, I apologize in advance. Tail is having issues again, so she's going for another very expensive vet trip. We don't know what's wrong, but I will keep you guys updated when I know more. I will let you know more about what's going on with the baby. But right now she is not doing fucking bueno. She does not feel bonita. I will say she does not feel bonita. Anyway, let me welcome you all in, and then we'll do our other shit. So yeah, if I'm off my game today, it's just because I'm worried about my cat, as always. And yeah, that's just how it is. I'm doing pretty good holding it together right now. I've been freaking out about her all day. Remember that time that I canceled stream because of her? Yeah, it's basically the same thing again, but worser. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we got shit to do, so let's jump into it. Let's welcome you all in. Hello, Dottie. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Ace. Hello, Rira. Hello, Bastion. Hello, Rose Meadow. Hello, North Turtle Blade. Hello, Flareon. Hello, Pikieta. Hello, Wilkins. Goodbye, Wilkins. Hello, Fish with Knife. Hello, Miss XD. Hello, Flareon. Hello, Steve is Dead. Hello, Wormrack. Hello, Baby Dr. Liam. Hello, Sasquatch. Hello, Bits Blade. Hello, fucking Rose Meadow. Hello, Dottie. Hello, Alaskan. Hello, Wizard. Fucking hello, Unknown Cookie. Hello, fucking is that everybody? Hello, Dinoria. Hello, Ballistic Beast. And yeah, hello, welcome in everybody. Get your bums in here. And of course, hello, lurkers. I'm so sorry. Hello, my beloved lurkers. I apologize. I didn't even say hi to the lurkers. Anyway, how are you guys all doing today? I'm going to go through some old Kurumasumis that I've done offline and just kind of explain my thoughts with them. And yeah, was you're allowed to take a break. I will take a break when my sister goes for surgery and I have to deal with that. That's when break time is. Until then, we full speed ahead. I will take a break when I gotta deal with the sister eyes. I was gonna say something. My beautiful tail is 13 years old. So yeah, she's a little baby. She's still a boy. To me at least, she's still a baby. So she shouldn't. We're just gonna take care of her. We'll deal with that. But yeah, we'll deal with all that when it comes up. I will keep you guys in the loop of everything. As you guys know, I don't have a very good line between professional and personal things. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about the worms we did off stream. So we started Flip off stream. Fresh is next. We started Flip on screen, but then we finished Flip's outfit. So Flip wanted to be sporty, so I found like a sporty girl outfit. I gave them a wetsuit and I gave them some KT tape on their shoulder because I use a lot of KT tape. Also, they're the only Kurumasumi right now with their Piggly Wigglies out. So if you want to make fun of Flip for something, be like, you're the Kurumasumi with your Piggly Wigglies out. I really like how this one turned out. Here's Fresh. Fresh, of course, is our wizard. I gave them no fucking pants. I was like, I'm going to give you a full wizard robe, but like nothing underneath. Maybe a garter belt for sexy. But I just made them full on wizard. And then I gave them the two little piggy tails. But of course, one is their worm. And yeah, I gave them a little star by their eye because I thought it was cute. And yeah, here's Alaskans. Alaskans I really, really like. I looked up like the fancy, like villains in ski movies, the rich villains in ski movies that are like, oh, you better out ski me in the skiing competition or I'm going to turn your dog into a fucking coat or some shit. I basically looked up like very glam ski villain type women and got this outfit. Alaskan didn't ask for a weapon, so I gave them this fanny pack that's actually a bag of holding that they can store whatever in. Whatever's in there, they can have. I gave them two-tone hair because they asked for black hair, but like, and I was like, no, your hair is supposed to be this color of your worm. But I edited it for them. But yeah, that's what I did there. Totodile, I gave them short hair because I really wanted to give them short hair and their little horn on their tail in their hair. The only thing I can think of for Crocodile, outfit was all I could think was Majima's jacket, even though it's snake skin. I don't know if you guys have played Yakuza or know anything about Yakuza, but there's a character in there named Majima, and he wears a fucking snake skin jacket. And I was like, I gotta give that to Totodile, but make it crocodile skin. And then, of course, no shirt because like Majima doesn't wear a shirt, so I just gave a little tube top. They also wanted to be ripped, so that way it shows off that they're ripped and muscular. I just gave them like a little skirt and cowboy boots. Again, the first Kurusume with the cowboy boots. And stop giving me guns to draw. I traced it. If you couldn't tell, this is a 100% trace job. If you give me a gun, I'm tracing it. Here's Plague Dragon. They're never going to see this, but I made another goth girl because I could. I didn't have a lot of inspiration on this one because, again, how am I going to draw Kurusume for somebody who's barely ever here? But I still had fun with it. I gave them like a really fluffy back to their hair because I thought that was a really cool design. And then I just kind of gave them a very witchy outfit because they wanted kind of dragon wings. So I kind of gave them sleeves that looked like dragon wings. And, of course, high heels. Because that's fun. Here's Jimmy. Jimmy's main request was that their apron be on them. So I gave them like a cute little shirt and shorts underneath their apron. They also wanted nunchucks, so I have their nunchucks tied together with ribbon. I gave them kind of a Bulma haircut. If you're picking up, they didn't ask for glasses, but I thought glasses would be really cute to tie this all together. So I gave Jimmy glasses. Here's Fishes. Fishes again. Fish has a two-tone in their worm, so I gave them two-tone in their hair. Again, I gave them glasses. They asked for lantern kind of pattern, so I gave them two. I gave them a lantern on their shirt. That's like a traditional lantern, and then I gave them a little lantern here on their belt. As like, like the little Chinese lantern. This shirt design comes from I looked up, and it's from the Taiwanese Lantern Festival. It's usually red, but I thought fish would look better in blue. And then I just kind of gave them a neat little design on the bottom of their skirt because I didn't want it being too plain. And then I gave them a knife, and I made them very tired. Here's Snakes. Snake wanted to be very homeless and disheveled. So I gave them pigtails, a piece of gum in their hair. As you can see, a little bit dirty. I started going Ronald McDonald a little bit. I used to wear a shirt like this back in the 2000s. It's where you have a red shirt and then you have a short sleeve shirt and then a long sleeve shirt underneath it. But I also wanted them to have a ripped cardigan. So we just came up with this, and then I gave them rips in their pants and, of course, two mismatched shoes because I thought it would really kind of tie everything together, and I thought it would just be okay if the worm was just right in the center of their head. They also have a circle in their eye. That's their little fun eye detail. Here's Noella. Noella's the first gremlin that they want, gremlin body type, so that's why they look different from all the other Kurusumes. I gave them this wing pattern beret to kind of offset their worm. They're a vampire, so I made them a vampire. I gave them a French. I literally looked up French vampire, and there was a guy who was like, here's my French. I look like a French vampire for this wedding reception. And then I added red details to it to make it more vampire-y. Squeaker wanted to fight in pajamas, so I gave them cute little ducky pajamas. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the pattern of the duckies on these pajamas. I thought it was very cute. Their worm has freckles, so I very specifically gave them freckles on not just the face, but also on the shoulders. I don't know about you guys. I have massive freckles that I fucking hate, and I get them all over my shoulders as well. So I just kind of gave that to Squeaker as well. And for their hair, I just kind of did like an unkempt ponytail up in the back because I was like, that's how I do my hair when it's time for bed, is I just take the whole bitch and tie it up at the back of my head. So, that's what I did, and I gave them slippers for their little shoesies. They wanted the fucking gear from fucking... You guys ever see fucking... Titan. Attack on Titan. They wanted the whole gear. I didn't want to draw it, so I just drew this. I was like, fuck it. And then Lava King, I'm really happy with this outfit. I know you guys are thinking this is the weirdest outfit of all. This outfit was actually I took this from an outfit design from Charlotte Flair. If you don't know who that is, there's a guy in wrestling named Ric Flair, and he has a daughter, and his daughter is very much like him in every. So I literally looked up Charlotte Flair outfits, and this was a Charlotte Flair outfit, and so I took it and put it on Lava King just because I felt the energy matched Lava King. They also wanted nunchucks, so I gave them nunchucks, and they wanted an eye patch, so of course I made sure that they had their eye patch. They're also the very first one with kind of more goopy hair, and I kind of like it. I kind of like how it turned out. They look very TM Opera O to me. But yeah, that's just my professional opinion. Anyway, that's all the crew Misumes I've done so far. Now I'm working on another one, and yeah, we're just gonna hang out together and talk and have a nice time. Oh, I guess I could tell you guys the other things. I have two. So, as you know, on March 12th, right before the Ides of March, we're going to be having a assign you a torture implement stream. But we need some assignments before that. So I have finished assigning you a biscotti, where I will be assigning you a type of biscotti. So I hope you guys will enjoy that kind of assignment. The other assignment I finished was actually a request from Sour Lad of assigning everybody a Florida man. So I just got to finish getting the pictures for that. But I will be assigning you guys all a Florida man. That's another one that I've thought of. But yeah, that's the future. So hopefully you guys will like that. Hopefully you'll have a good time with it. Anyway, how are you guys? Now that I'm done talking about all my shit, all my wet garbage, tell me about your wet garbage. I wanna know what's going on. The stream has summed sneeze for me. I haven't sneezed all day and now I'm sneezing. Wizard, I also sneeze every time I stream. I don't know what it is. I think I'm allergic to streaming. Wizard, maybe you're allergic to me. Are you allergic to anime girls? The anime girls in which I'm drawing, are you allergic to them? I guess they're friendly. I guess I can give a smiley face. Wuzzy, thoughts on the cruise robotic division I started? Stop starting new gangs! How appropriate. I've been watching a lot of No Panic Button, and I've picked up the saying, it's nice, but it's not nice, but it's legal. If I just took a picture of myself and you assigned me, a Florida man, to someone who isn't even me. No. They're all Florida man headlines. They're all incredible Florida man headlines. I caught a water snake yesterday. Oh, that's dope. That's not a hog. I'm allergic to anime girls. I'm allergic to people. Fun fact, I used to live in Florida when I was a wee youngin'. Oh no, I'm allergic to boobs. Better commit some crimes then. Well, see, it was just... Listen, I just wanted you... Sour Lad at one point in time, I think, said assign Florida men. And so today, while I was doing my work, I was like, I'm going to look up Florida men to assign. And so that's what I did. I looked up Florida men, and I just got to get the pictures ready for it, which I can do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm taking a day off tomorrow just to deal with Tail and everything that's going on there. So I'm going to take the day off tomorrow so I won't get much work done. Oh, also, speaking of work, fuck, I'm so sorry. There's a new video out. It's just a short. I don't know if you guys like shorts or you want me to go back to long form or not. There's a new short out. It's got both Big White Bear and Ryura in it. I would suggest you go watch it. It's real funny. It's got a very gross eye animation in it, at least one that I am very proud of. I'm going to do what I'm not supposed to do and be like, hey, I need to take care of Tail, and I'm going to need money for that. So if you guys could just watch YouTube, Toxic Cure YouTube's, I would appreciate that because it would help me out a little. The ads help me. Even if you just put it on mute in the background, let it run. It works. You're not supposed to say that, but I'm gonna. But yeah, that's enough about me. I already watched it twice. Good. Good. That's Ryura dead on the floor in it. Do you guys want to see Ryura dead? Oh yeah, the drown that you opened the door to who came in and pwned Ryura. It's funny. It's funny to me, okay? It's funny to me that everybody blamed me for killing Ryura and I didn't even kill Ryura. I like when we are all worms in your hair. I was thinking about that. I was thinking of switching the worms every time. Because it's Big White Bear in this last one, but that's just because I needed a spot for Big White Bear to be while talking to me. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just put them as the worm in my hair. That would concern me, because then it would feel like, you know, you guys are the ones calling the shots, and I don't like that. You did kill Ryura. I never killed Ryura. Ryura would tell you herself that I never once killed her. Hold on. I didn't draw the hairline properly, so now everything is the same color. Hey, Big White Bear, we were just talking about you. We were talking about you in the new short. Welcome in, buddy. Porcelain, we gotta go to Ryura. Speaking of Ryura, go grab Ryura's skin tone. And whoop! There we go. But yeah, we're talking about the new short. Wait, have you considered making the BBL clip a short? No, because I don't think it conveys as well as an animation kind of thing. I only animate the ones I think will work well kind of thing. Wuzzy totally didn't get me killed. See? See, what did I say, crew? Was this actually Oogie Boogie type construct? Just full of us worms. No, I don't want that. I don't want to be full of worms. Okay, this is turning out fucking dope. This is turning out better than my stupid imagination figured. Good job, me. I'm kicking its ass. This is turning out better than anticipated. It's too late. We're already in your head. I mean, yeah, sure, I think about you guys, but that's different. I don't think any other content creator is as parasocial as me, and I think that's a problem, and I think I need to like I think I need professional opinions on this. I think I need some kind of professional assistance in the matter. Was it speaking of funny clips? I showed my mom exploding you. Rude. Wait, head, I thought we were hanging on the intestines or heart, or like most other parasitic worms. We're in your head, in your head. Zombie, 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 Yes, I'm old, Sasquatch. Yeah, I know that song. Shut the fuck up. One time I went to a friend's wedding in BC, and we all carpooled there, and it was awful. And we all sat in the back of the car as one guy was angsting, and we all sang that song together. It was a great time. Anyway, I shan't tell you what worm I'm drawing. You guys will just have to figure it out through context clues, like things that I am naming the files and other such funs. Beep, beep, beep. Perfect. It's Pikachu! You're the one who brought it up. I'm old too. No, I'm pretty sure you brought it up. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything here. I'm innocent. All right. Beep. Like, it's an old song, but it came out a couple of years ago. Looks at the calendar. Oh. It's 2026, buddy. Not only is it 2026, it's almost March. Are you guys believing this shit? Are you guys believing that it is like almost fucking 2026 right now? Or fucking almost March of 2026? I mean 2020 part whatever number we're on. 2020, Part 7. Almost. You killed my Canadian love interest? Oh, I gotta check the hockey score. Hold on. Speaking of Canadian love interests, I gotta check the hockey score. Canadian Olympic hockey. It's a female hockey finals, of course, as you... Fuck! We lost to the States. Only by 1. That sucks ass. Fuck. Oh well. I watched Finland versus the Swiss yesterday at the dentist. I had to go to the dentist, and I was just laying there, and that was playing above me, and I was like, oh, thank God. So I got to watch some hockey, and damn, it was a good game. It was a damn good game. Finn came back from no points. They had nothing on the board, and then they got one, and they were like, okay. And then in the last period, they got a second to tie it up, and then they won in overtime. It was great. Why is this a horse girl? Pass it on, crew Masumes. I am not a horse girl. We've talked about this. There is a logical statistical difference between me and horse girls. I am very obviously not a horse girl. You will see from this chart I will make. Anyway, in case it's not obvious, I like hockey a lot. I just like it better when my teams win. I think that's everybody. I'm a very okay, wait. I'm going to bring up 2 things that really piss me off lately, okay? There's 2 things that piss me off. One, everybody always makes fun of Toronto for never winning a cup in 60 years. Like, Toronto won a cup 60 years ago, and then they never did it again. But do you know who else has never won a fucking cup? The fucking Canucks and the fucking Jets and a whole bunch of... And the Buffalo Sabres have never won a fucking cup, and everybody's like, oh, Toronto can't win. Bitch, at least we won! We may have sucked for the past 60 years, but at least we've won in the past. What's your guys' excuses? God. You know who definitely is not a horse girl either? My mom. God damn it, Donnie. You know who has one? No, Steve, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, it makes me very mad. Because it's like everybody's always on Toronto's ass, which is my team. And they're all like, whoa, Toronto can't win a cup. And it's like, yeah, but the fucking... A lot of teams haven't won a cup. We just haven't done it in 60 years. It's not our fault. It's kind of bullshit if you ask me. Anyway, the other thing that's kind of like that, but more in the nerd genre things, this is a thing I've been seeing going around lately, and it makes me mad. People are always like, oh, both Cynthia and Whitney from Pokemon are very hard Pokemon trainers, but people only seem to love Cynthia and hate Whitney. Why is that? And I'm like, it's very fucking obvious why. Because Cynthia is the fucking champion of her region. She's supposed to be a tough fight. She's supposed to come in with her uber fucking Garchomp and her Spiritomb and be like, try to hit me, you stupid bitch. Whereas Whitney is the 3rd gym. You don't have a fighting type by that point in time unless you were lucky enough to get a fucking Mankey at some point. She fucking slaughters you for no fucking reason because she's the fucking 3rd gym. She's not supposed to crush your dick off. And that's why nobody likes Whitney, but everybody, yeah, the fucking meal tank. That's why everybody likes Cynthia and doesn't like Whitney, is because we're all fighting for our life here, and trying to survive. Bruh. And then Cynthia's like easy because it's like, oh, she's the champion. Obviously, she's gonna be tough. You better bring your fucking A game because it's the goddamn champion of the region. Anyway, I just thought it was a stupid ass argument and it made me mad. To be fair, a lot of people want to be dominated by Cynthia. How about getting trapped in roll out hell? Not only is Whitney's meal take OP, her other Pokemon can just use Metronome and self-destruct you. Whitney is the reason I want to kill a Miltank and wear its head like Vulpes wears a dog head. Also, Cynthia's mommy. Valiant... Get back to the fucking Dinky Inspector corner. Also, hi Calico, welcome to stream. I'm drawing one whole anime girl today. Cynthia's mommy based Valiant. Valiant isn't wrong. You guys! I'm not going to put you guys in horny jail because that's where all the other horny people are. And, you know, that'll just be bad. It's just a bad idea. Don't put the horny people in the horny jail. We like dominant women. How have you been? Calico, I'm not good. Everything is mid. Everything is mid. But as long as Tail is all right tomorrow, that's what matters to me. That's my main priority right now is dealing with Tail's garbage. And then once she's taken care of, then I will take care of myself. Valiant has the right opinion, Wazzy. I'm sorry. Who would say no to Cynthia? 3 hornied face. Chair-related crime. My lawyer was very bad. Hi, Wazzy. Hi, Gooners. What did I walk into? You are so right, Sour. Cynthia's overhyped. Probably because most of us are neurodivergent. Listen, I wasn't going to call you guys out for having brain problems, okay? Listen, we're past the point. I think you all know by now. If anything, I'm just the person God, I am like your handler. I am the neurotypical handler of a whole bunch of neurodivergent people. And I just, if I need to, I could just, go to the media section and pull up the fucking maze from old screensavers. And you guys will be like, ooh. All grew are a bunch of subs. Ooh, he's. Including me. God damn it, Valiant. You have brain problems too, Wazzy. No. No. Get your hands off me, Wazzy. I mean, someone who's practicing psychology, and yet I'm the most insane one here. Yeah, see? Y'all are weird. I'm normal. That's how it goes along. We're all living our lives out here. Not that there's anything wrong with your guys' brain problems. I mean, you haven't tried to eat a guy. If you've got the brain problems that are maybe I should eat a guy, I suggest you get better brain problems. Here are acceptable brain problems to have. Being sad sometimes. Getting overstimulated by crowds. Here's brain problems that are bad to have. Wanting to eat a guy. That you know of. Hey guys, which crew is the most edible? God damn it, Miss XD! Now that you mention it, you ever tried to eat a guy? Me sweating profusely. We should make a list on who's the most edible crew here. Is this what we're going to become? Am I going to become one of those VTubers who's just here with their stupid lists and putting people in tier systems? Is that it? I'm going to be ranking my crew from most edible to least edible. Ranking my crew from most brokest to least brokest. Ranking my crew from most likely to go to jail for eating a guy. Gonna become, we already are. What about forgetting everything brain problems? No, Flip, that's a symptom of other brain problems. That's a symptom of burnout or ADHD. That's a fun one. Good luck, buddy. I mean, some of us are food. I'm low tier edible because of my metal wing. Don't turn me into tea. Some of us are food, looks at Sour Lad. I'd eat the guy over there for sure. I'm probably top 15 at least edible due to my skull head. Ramen is top 5. I'm gonna juice you. I got fat around muscle. So low and slow would be great. I don't think I'd be very good edible. I'll be honest. I got a lot of fat and none muscle. I would be all gristle. If you ate, like, I'm slow enough to be eaten by a bear, but I think I would be all gristle. Have you ever, like, gone on a treadmill? My treadmill is stupid at my gym. It just tells you distance, but it doesn't tell you what the distance is. And you go on it, it's like, you did 0.67 distance. And you're like, but what does that mean? And it goes, good distance. It's fucking awful. I have a friend who actually has a cannibal ranking list. Apparently, I'm B tier. Listen, I'm all about ranking my friends in places, but what the fuck? I can do things into non-edible things, but I'm not that good to eat, I think. I don't know if my worm is going to be light on calories, but ramen noodles is copper wires. I'm pretty hairy, so I think I'm not edible except to an owl. You don't know that, Ballistic Beast. I assume in the cannibalistic process, like, it's like when you eat a rabbit and you pull the skin off. I assume you de-skin a human before you eat it. I don't know. I've never eaten a dude, but I'm pretty sure. I feel like if I was on a mountain and I had to eat a guy, I was on a mountain and like somebody died and now I got to eat them. I feel like the first thing I would do is kind of like peel off their skin. I feel that's part of the preparation. Like, I'm not a good cook. I would probably leave it to somebody better than me if somebody was around that also knew how to cook and was also in the same situation of having to eat a guy. But I feel like you would de-skin them first. Though I'm not an expert. Hey, Wazzy, just coming to drop in and say quick hello, and a reminder that I'm not in. I've been doing live stuff. Hope streams have been good. I gotta get back to work now. Thank you, Dirtbones, for coming in and doing your checkup. Everybody take a note from Dirtbones. Even if you're not, like, interested in Wazzy as a community and shit anymore, you always gotta come in and say, hey, Wazzy, I'm not dead. Because that, like, listen. We got one dead crew member, and that sucks ass. I would like to know when my crew members die. I would rather you guys not show up here because you're dead and not because I'm boring. If I had to choose. You gotta boil them to get the skins off easier. Nah, it traps the juices in like a sausage. Slow enough to be eaten by a bear, you say? Needs garlic. God damn it, big white bear. I'm dead inside. Does that count? My watch streak is 69. Figured you'd all like to know. And then Viking, to keep that streak, never shows up again. I gotta keep it the funny sex number, was he? I have to just watch the VODs on YouTube now. Eating a guy depends on how you want to go about it.
Nice.
Like I said, it fucking... I feel I would skin a guy before I ate him. I don't know, though. And I feel like in this situation, I can't just Google the answer because I'm probably on the top of a mountain or some shit. I'm probably in a terrible plane crash and, you know, I don't have Wi-Fi. No, once you get 69, you have to go for 420. I'm on a 79 streak. BRB, gonna eat food and kill something with my bare hands and eat it. I'm already past 69. Time to go for 690. The second funny number. Okay, Yellow Jackets. Wizard? Okay, can I talk about Yellow Jackets for a second? So as you all know, I'm still on Tumblr. That's neither here nor there. That's just the fact of the matter. I'm still on Tumblr. And I have people I enjoy watching on Tumblr. And one of the people I follow on Tumblr got real into Yellow Jackets. And they would show gift sets all the time of the show Yellow Jackets. And I could not discern from this fucking gift set what the fuck the show was actually about. Because it would jump back and forth in time. And then, like, I had no idea what the fuck was going on in this show. That I had to actually Google it. Because I was like, sometimes they're, like, just... They're in sports uniforms. Sometimes they're sitting in a living room talking. Sometimes they're threatening to eat a guy. Sometimes they're in a cult. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. From what I understand, it's about a plane crash and then the lives and times of the girls that were affected in the plane crash because they were like a lacrosse team or some shit. And then they went crazy about it. You post really funny stuff on Tumblr, which is wild because I don't post anything on Tumblr. I reblog it all. My favorite thing I've reblogged on Tumblr lately is the fact that the Sony Universal Music Studio in Japan apparently has terrible toilet paper, and 2 artists have gone viral for complaining about it. It's great. It's a great time, genuinely. I think it's cheerleaders. Okay, same difference. I don't think they were cheerleaders. I think they were a lacrosse team. Wazzy Vague blogging about me on her streams now, I guess. I never once Vague blogged about you. Were you wait, were you the one that was posting about Yellow Jackets all the time? I didn't even notice who it was. Was there a point in your time in your life, like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, I feel, where you were really into Yellow Jackets and you were reblogging constant gift sets? I didn't realize it was you, buddy. Oh, man. I just remember seeing a lot of it and being like, what the fuck even is this show? Because I would see it a lot and be like, what? I don't understand what's happening. Because, like, with most shows, you can kind of understand what's going on. When you see gift sets enough of it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I can understand what it is. The soccer team gets crashed on an island and kind of go Lord of the Flies. You reblog really funny new things on Tumblr. I get a notification whenever you reblog anything. Oh, that's dangerous. It's a soccer team. Yeah, Yellow Jackets was my high school mascot. Every school in my country that has a mascot, though. I just assumed it was I was Yellow Jackets guy. Yeah. If you were Yellow Jackets guy, I apologize for blogging about you. I genuinely didn't know who it was. Because I was more concerned about what the fuck it was. Did you tag it properly, though? Because that's the only way I knew it was called Yellow Jackets, is because whoever it was tagging it properly. I don't tag properly. You should repost Leon Dinky again to mess with Snake. I should. I don't think Wazzy talks about us on her Tumblr, but if she does, then we've made it, crew. Oh no, I'm horribly Twitter or Tumblr unpopular. There's people on Tumblr who are popular. I am not one of them at all. I don't think I've ever talked about you guys there. I am I am just a faceless little rebloggy guy. I just hide out I just hide out there. I always take my content about cannibalism shows because I'm nice like that. I don't think it ever said cannibalism. I think it just always said Yellow Jackets, which is how I knew it was Yellow Jackets. And I thought they were different shows, but they just kept all coming up as Yellow Jackets. And I was like, what could this show possibly be about? Like, there's other people on my timeline that reblog a bunch of stuff about Abbott Elementary or something. And so I'm like, oh, I can kind of understand what this is about. This is about a bunch of teachers and their life and times of being teachers in an underprivileged school. You know, that kind of thing. Hold on 1 minute. Sorry, I had to blow my nose very loudly, and I didn't want to do that in all your guys' ears. So I muted. Right, facts. Rats laugh when they are tickled, but it's too high-pitched for human ears. Wazzy, I'm just a little guy toxic here. Steve goes, I didn't know it was still a thing. It is still a thing. I know it's still a thing because I'm there. I'm like one of the 14 guys there. And we all just hang out and we reblog the same stuff all the time. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, for vague talking about you at work. I did not mean to. I didn't realize you were Yellow Jackets guy. How was he labels friends? Yellow Jackets guy. I love Resident Evil Tumblr, but sometimes there's evil freaks on there. I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of freaks everywhere. Have you ever, enjoyed something and then been like, I'm going to look this up? there's a show I kind of like half enjoyed. It was kind of good. It was what I needed at the mental state of time I was in. It was called Haunted Hotel. I think they might do a second season. Who knows? Anyway, there's a show called Haunted Hotel, and I had a good enough time. I was like, I want to see what other people think about this because I had a nice, delightful time. Like, it wasn't laugh out loud funny, but sometimes you just need like that mom comedy sitcom. Sometimes you just need a mom comedy, like something your mom would like to help you calm down. Sometimes you're like, I'm having a bad day. I need to watch a show that's not really funny but is enjoyable enough that I could sit here and watch it and not feel like, it's not mentally taxing. It's enjoyable enough that I can have a nice little time. You need something gentle. And so I enjoyed Haunted Hotel, and I was like, I want to see what the people on Tumblr are thinking about Haunted Hotel, because maybe they'll have a fun time about it too. So I looked up Haunted Hotel, and goddamn, people are weird about the little demon boy. People are freaks. They're concerningly freakish about this little boy. And I'm like, okay, like he's a demon in an 8-year-old body, but they're like you ever see a guy that likes anime and they're like, it's okay, she's a 106-year-old dragon in the body of a lolly. They're like that, but to this demon 8-year-old boy, and it makes me very uncomfortable. I do not like it. I have had canons about the show, and I'm like, I wonder what other people think. And then I go into the tag of the show, and I look at it, and people are being freaks in there. And people are like, what happens when the 8-year-old boy ages up? And I'm like, he wouldn't. He's been that way 150 years. What are you talking about? Stop being weird about things. It makes fucking listen. People. Okay, I grew up before the internet was a real big thing. Like, I grew up right... they're so ad about Abaddon. Thank you, Wizard. They're saying they're freaks about it. And I'm like, listen, just let him be a little demon guy. I like the little demon guy. Don't be weird about it. Anyway, when I was growing up, the internet was a new thing, and they were like, hey, you shouldn't post all your information out there on the internet. We were told that sometimes thoughts should just remain in your head and shouldn't be said out loud. Sometimes you should just think your thoughts, and that's the end of it. Just be like, oh, there's a thought. I'm going to have this thought. This is my special little... For some reason... On the internet now, everybody's like, I've got a thought. I'm going to put it out there right now. And I know I sound like a boomer talking about this right now, but like, sometimes your weird little headcanon about a show that other people are normal about. You got to keep to yourself, buddy. Anyway, I was stretch and snack, Ballistic Beast. Thank you. I'm just, man. Yeah, don't interact with the fan base. I'm learning that. I try to, like, the only normal fan base I'll say I've encountered, like, recently is the Fire Emblem Three Houses one. Fire Emblem Three Houses has been a very normal fan base because there's so many potentials for ships in that game that everybody just accepts everybody else's ship, even if that's not their headcanon. So, like, you go on there and you're like, I think this person should be with this person that they have an S rank with. And somebody's like, oh, yeah, I think they should be with this person. And they go, acceptable. And then they shake hands about it. Like, I've never once seen any kind of fandom drama in that fandom at all. Everybody's pretty chill to each other. Like, there's people have weird headcanons in that one that they're like, this is what I think happens with Sylvain. And I'm like, that's very weird. I don't subscribe to that headcanon. But, I'm not going to threaten to murder you or anything over it. It's been a very normal place. Or somebody's like, oh, I think this about this character. And I'm like, although I don't agree, I understand where you're coming from. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Like, it's been a very pleasant place to hang out in. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, I can't bring back healthy shame because it's a real thing. That's because Fire Emblem shipping is a strategy. Fire Emblem is so niche, there's only like 5 members and one of them is Wazzy. That is not true! So many shipping wars. It would be forgiven for mistaking it for pacifist theater. Listen, a shipping isn't the only thing you gotta like in a show. Like, there's a whole, or in a media even. Like, there's a whole bunch of things where I'm like, I think Caspar and Dorothea are the bestest of friends, and I think she treats him like a little brother. But other people ship that shit, and I'm like, no, that's cute that you think that, but that's not my thing. But I don't go bully them about it. I'm just like, thanks for the comic, because I could see this in a platonic way. You know, that kind of thing. This place is nice to hang out in. Which fandom? Which are you talking about? Time to go make it toxic. Wazzy's my favorite Fire Emblem character. I name all my protagonists Wazzy. I don't give a shit. If I get to name a character in a game, guess what? It's Wazzy, everybody. Except that time in Final Fantasy, like the early Final Fantasies, where you could name your own characters, like even all the way up to 7, you could name your own characters. That's why sometimes I fuck up the names of characters in Final Fantasy 9, is because that was the first one where I played it through, and just instead of going with the picked names, I picked my own names for it. And that was a mistake, because now in my head I'm like, they're this name, and I'm like, wait, that's not the name of that character. They have a canon name, and I did not use it. We used to write Genfix. It lets you put to bed grandma meme with my face on the grandma. We used to write General Fix. We used to write Fix where everybody had a picnic. Hi, my name is what? Hi, Dino. I'm bad at naming stuff, so I've got 4 different characters that get you called a variation of my name. Final Fantasy IX was bad for me because Zidane was obviously Wazzy, because I'm like, that's the main character. That's me. And then Garnet/Dagger, when she changes her name, I can't remember what I named her, but I was like, fuck, I gotta give her a cooler name. And it came up Dagger, and I was like, I don't want to name her Dagger. And I think I named her after an OC at the time. And Steiner was Robert. So that's really every time I see Steiner now, I think Robert. Even though that's not his name, that's what I wrote. There's just different versions of Wazzy. Can we mod a Fire Emblem that's just many different... Oh my god, Crew. Can we mod a Fire Emblem to put Crew in it? I want a Crew video game. One of you, get to it. Make me a Crew video game. Even if it's just a mod of another game. This one's named Old Greg, and this one's named Old Greg. Want to guess what I did with this one? Oldest Greg? Oh gosh, she got in our faces. I'll do it again. I won't hesitate, bitch. Okay, what do they want? They're thick. Okay. They're thick with anime titties. Got it. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. Thick with... Oh, this is the fun part of it, is because I kind of put them in the same thing. Watch this. I can kind of like swap the bodies and stuff around. Like, watch this. I can like go like insert frame and then... Oh, no, I guess I gotta do it differently. Anyway, I could probably swap heads on Crew Masumes and swap their outfits. Create a game that's just 3 Wazzies and a trench coat. We should mod the worm games. Someone replace every Pokemon spite with Crew. With all the Masumes, we should have a dating sim. 10,000 subs and Wazzy creates the Crew game. You just lost. You know what? Sure. Why not? I did have that, but it was going to be just a little game. But you know what? We'll put that on goal for next Crewvember. I'm not thinking about Crewvember. It's not even March yet. It's uncomfortably close to March, but it's not March yet. Which is nice. It's nice that it's not March yet. What kind of outfit do I want to give Donnie? They're lazy, they're friendly, and they're chaotic. So I'm going to give them more of like, Oh man, I guess I can look up Yu-Gi-Oh outfits. Yu-Gi-Oh girl outfits. She's dark magician girl, but she's in sweatpants instead. Who is the most lazy, comfortable looking fucking Yu-Gi-Oh girl? I keep warning you, but you never listen. No, Wazzy, never ever put something on that list you're not willing to do. No, it's fine. We won't make it. It's fine. Listen. I've learned my lesson. That was last year. New year, new me. Chocolate magician girl. That's a good question. Look at the later year. Look at the faster the year goes, the faster we can get rid of the dirty pedophile president. I mean, that's true. You guys all got to stop electing fucking pedophiles over there. I'm just going to put them in dark magician girl's outfit, but with sweatpants. I'm going to give them a redesign. I'm going to give them dark magician girl, but what if she was like, comfy? Once he stop writing checks, we will cash. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yu-Gi-Oh girl outfits will somehow got style, yet the guys only get tight pants. Listen, let the men be slutty if they want. Whenever you type in Yu-Gi-Oh girl outfits, you only get dark magician girl. And if you just type in Yu-Gi-Oh outfits, you get underpants with Yugi's face on it. And the world's worst Yugi Moto cosplay I've ever seen in my life. Was it me? I hated the idea of him winning the first time. Listen, I'm in Canada. Everything's semi-normal here. It's not semi-normal. Everything up here is sure is a thing. It sure is delightful. Whatever, I have healthcare. Oh, I'm just going to give... Okay, I figured it out. I figured out what I'm going to give Donnie for their outfit. They said thick. Okay, we're going to go a little bit... Yeah, there we go. Comfy dark magician girl sounds fun. I mean, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. I'll make Donnie kind of tall. Oh, they gotta be thicker. Hold on. No thigh gaps in my business. Why are you like this? Stop making promises you're going to hate later. Listen, it's not even we're not even talking Crewvember yet. I will forget this conversation happened in like 48 hours. I can't be held to anything I say right now that I'm not making promises for November right now because like fuck. I don't have to. Okay? That's fucking like 6 months from now. It's not even August. Although I do have to be ahead of the game. You will forget, but Karoo won't. Listen, I can just ban my way out of an argument. I can just listen. My idea this year is to become the villain. I'm in my villain arc, I have decided. I'll just ban my way out of the problem. That's what other streamers do. The only way I'm going to become cool and popular is if I do what the other streamers do. And I'll just ban my way out of arguments. If somebody says something I don't like, boom, ace, shoot him in the head. Boom, done. Wassie's gonna ban all of crew. Look, I don't even have to do anything. Ace will do it for me. It's great. Ace, what? She acts like she could get all of us. There's 12 of you. How hard can it be? Most guns hold 6. So what? I just have to reload once? I just have to reload once to get all 12 dudes here? Like, that's super fucking easy, bro. You act like a gun doesn't hold 6 bullets. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like guns hold 6. That seems like a fact that I should know. I mean, this is what you tried with Wilkins, and that got interesting. Well, crew, it was fun. Looks like I'll be the first one to go. Something I don't like. Stop highlighting your messages. I heard ban and cut off. I panicked. She thinks we'll let her reload. Do it, Ace. You can't silence me forever. Not if I go first. Ace bans Phoenix Wolf. Crew American Wazzy, of course. They ask you for guns. Yeah, see, I just gotta become 100%. I just gotta, you know. I should just be drawing everybody with their arms out so that you could see their poses. Because, like, I was giving everybody a fun little pose, but now I'm like, maybe you should see the whole outfit and I should just draw you guys T-posing in the distance. I was thinking about that when I had to cover up some of Lava King's outfit. I guess I'll never win Meme of the Month, crew. A revolver can hold 6. A Glock can hold 17. Thank you for that, Big White Bear. See, look, I just gotta get whatever the fuck a Glock is. If I get a Glock, boom, problem solved. T-pose menacingly. I kind of prefer the poses. All right, well, fine. I just gotta put Donnie's hands in the air. I put my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, "Ayo." I don't know the lyrics. There need to be 5 P Wolf memes and 1 Miss XD meme. Hey, listen, next month is a tournament bracket for March. We're doing March memeness, and it's going to be a tournament bracket style for memes. So maybe you have a better chance of winning. Careful about that arm pose, Wazzy. You can't just put your arms in the air sometimes? Like, yay! I'm doing it in real life, but my VTuber model is not hooked up to my arms. To be fair, I can see Donnie T-posing to assert dominance. I mean, Donnie could try. He'd be trying to... Listen, here he's trying to appear big to scare people away from his chairs. If you appear big, you will scare bears. So, you know, Donnie's using the same practice. Don't put just one arm up. Don't worry, they're both going up. Don't worry, I'm not done yet. I'm just trying... Listen, I'm doing a very fun artist technique called being lazy. I'm drawing one half of the body, and then I'm just going to copy-paste it to draw the other half. Traditional artists hate her. With this one trick, traditional artists hate her. See, we copy, and then we paste, and then we just move it over. Ta-da! Traditional artists hate her. Womp. Womp. Turder. We scare bears. Exactly. All right, time to draw the world's comfiest. I wonder if I, like, Google Dark Magician Girl, but comfy, something will come up. Dark magician girl if she didn't look uncomfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable when I start to Google dark magician girl and then it comes up with H. Girl is in the name. Donnie gathering energy for a spirit bomb. I also tried to eat a resiot as a joke once. The bitterness took forever to fade. A what? A resiot? That was your first mistake. You Googled dark magician girl. Everybody in their life. Oh my god, I have an idea. Donnie, do you care if your fucking pussy is out? I've made a decision. Can this be a pussy out kind of look? That's what I'm going with. I do not care. What's your idea, Wazzy? I'm going to do Dark Magician Girl comfy, but what if she's just wearing a big sweater and no pants? Kind of like how Pinky's is. Pinky's crew Musume is just, you know, not wearing pants. I'm just happy to be included. Well, guess what? You're getting fucking crew Musume. I'm working on it. I have under 40, I think. Oh, no, I don't have under 40. I have under 50. For the first time since doing crew Musume, I only have 41 right now. I only have 41 crew Musumes right now. This project will get done. You said it couldn't be done. They said I was crazy. They said it couldn't be done. I'm here to prove that it can be. You're going to get 9 more because you pointed that out. No. I've already done everybody that's here. There's only 12 dudes here. Listen, out of the 12 dudes are here, I think almost all of you have your crew Musumes by now. Like, I busted out 10 in 2 days. I feel like you guys don't appreciate how much dicks out I put into this. I'm trying really hard to make you all feel included. I'm fucking... I didn't realize how much drawing this would be. I can't help but feel this is Ballistic's fault. Oh, 10 is a lot. That's double digits. Quick, everyone who hasn't submitted, submit theirs now. You're killing it with... Can a lie. What the fuck are you talking about, wizard? Oh, the whole Dark Magician Girl look gives me an idea for my pipe. The end Dark Magician Girl's staff. Just taped to a pipe. Oh, perfect. Yes. Done. My husband wanted to apply his own Musume, but I think that he's just hoping for a gender bent Quattro Bajima. I don't know who that is. What does mine look like, or is that one to come in the future? It hasn't been done yet. You're doing it, Wazzy. You're really doing it. Cannot. What Gen Alpha shit is this? What Gen Alpha shit is this? What are you? What are you? You're killing it, cannot lie. Can't you just say cannot? Gen Alpha ass fucking... The one that really pissed me off, actually, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The one that really pissed me off was Bet. Because I would talk to Robin. Robin uses Bet all the time. And, fucking, I would be like, hey, Robin, do you want to do this? And he would be like, Bet. And I'd be like, what? Well, you want to bet about, like, what you want to do gamble? What, like, I know you're from Vegas, but you really want to gamble about this? And yeah, it would piss me off a lot. It turns out it just means basically yeah. But instead of saying yeah, they say bet. Matt now says bet all the time too, and it pisses me off. Cannot understand what you mean. Damn, all of Scotland is Chet Alpha. I don't doubt that. Fucking Scotland. Over wherever they are. Denmark? Ish? They're near Denmark? I don't know. I've been saying bet for years. Listen, Ramen's the one that really says it to me. Ramen was the one that made me really notice it. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Now, through the traditional artists hate her. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing what I'm doing. I'm doing it off screen. Womp, 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 womp. There you go. Scotland forever. I mean, that's a lot better than you normally do on geography. Wazzy has no idea where anything is again. We need animatic style video of Wazzy being wrong about where countries are located. No, don't worry. You're getting a short on it. If you guys want more animations and you just want me to like do animatics, I'll do it. You guys just listen. I'm such a little fucking shitty ass people pleaser. You guys just tell me what you want. I just want to be able to make this my career. So you guys just tell me what the fuck that you guys want to watch. And I'll figure it out. And I swear to God, if you guys say My Hero Academia Quirk Questions, I will fucking eat Donnie. Muzzy locations make me laugh all the time. Then again, I use a lot of slang that makes no sense. Like in Spanish, there's a slang word that translated means fart. And in Spanish, it means amazing. Wait, to all the things. We need a compilation of Wazzy not knowing where countries are. Did I tell you this story about the guy who didn't know where Canada was? No, you didn't. But that makes me feel better. Like, come on. You gotta, listen. In my defense, Canada is big as shit. That would be like me not knowing where Russia is. I know where Russia is. It's big as shit. It takes. Canada is the second largest country on the planet Earth. Okay, I fucking know where Canada is. Not just because I live in it, but because it's fucking big. You'd look at it and be like, "Oh, what's that big landmass?" It's like not knowing where China is. It's also big as shit. Little tiny countries. It's like I don't know where they are. They're little guys. It's like, have you ever had a dog that's like, I don't know, some kind of Pomeranian mix? Have you ever been in a house with a dog that's some kind of Pomeranian? And you're like, I don't know where that dog is. And then you step on it and you go, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry, small Pomeranian-esque dog. And you feel real bad because you stepped on it because it was little. It's like that, but with countries. And you're like, where is Croatia? I don't fucking know. And then you're like just walking around the kitchen and Croatia's around your goddamn ankles. And you're like, Croatia, you gotta get out of here. I'm gonna step on you, buddy. Or you're like carrying a big fucking like laundry basket. And you're like walking along and like fucking Hungary is at your ankle. And you're like, you don't see Hungary and you drop your laundry basket. And it's like, oh God, Hungary was right under my fucking ankle at the time, you know. Let's see, where's China? Asia, done. So how Matt is with you? No, we're practically the same height. Wazzy, where's Africa? Oh, I know that one. That one's the one that looks like a rhino head. Canada has the longest coastline. That I believe. Wazzy stepped on a dog. I step on my cats all the time because they like to do this thing where Tattle likes to be my shadow and she will fucking follow me everywhere. If I have to get up to go get a drink, she's going to follow me into the fucking kitchen for no reason. If I have to get up to pee, she's going to come follow me in the bathroom for no fucking reason. If I go upstairs and I'm streaming like I am now, when I go to go downstairs, she will meet me halfway on the stairs so that I will sit on the stairs and pet her. So that she can have a pet on the stairs. That's just how it is in this household. So yes, I have stepped on many a small animal, all accidentally. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes you're just trying to live your life, and the next thing you know, boop, there's an animal under you. Son of a bitch. Never step backwards if you have cats. Is Denmark a continent? Denmark is a rotten state of Denmark. Denmark, there's a prince. There's witches. They talk about Denmark. They say something's awful from the state of Denmark. It's on a continent. It's probably on Europe, but I feel like it's coastally. I got a new trainee at work. We ship a few items around the U.S. and overseas. He wasn't sure what shelf to put a box. I told him if it has to cross a body of water, then it goes on that shelf. If it travels by land, it goes on that one. And he looked at the box confused. So I asked him what, and he said, and he replied, Canada. To be fair, that doesn't make sense because, like, if you're sending, like, if it's like, oh, it's the U.S., you think it would go by land, but what if it's Alaska or Hawaii? You guys have to ship that by water. I know this because the year we gave out a PlayStation 5 in for Extra Life, we had to transport it down to fucking California and then transfer it back up to fucking Alaska, even though you could get from Canada to Alaska. Toy Story 5 trailer came out. It's a really boomer, the movie. Where's the cat in the poo in the bed? Is that the cat that had the poo in the bed? No, that's Pink's cats. Pink's cats always poo in the bed. My cats have litter feet. Well, it's a good job. It's on the European continent and it's coastal. See, I did it. I do know places. I do fucking know places. Not a lot, but, like, I can imagine. I can pretend I know where places are. How many Masumis have you done today? Wilkins. Somebody ban Wilkins. After I thought he was messing with me, but he was dead serious. Later, I brought him a blank map and said, where do you think Canada is? And he pointed at Russia. Well, I mean, we wish we were that big. Canada wishes it was that big. God, do we wish we had some more land mass? I'm free! What if I changed my name to Yellow Ada or something? That's your business. I don't know why you would want to do that. You firmly established your... Listen, this is your guys' usernames. As a dude who changed my name from Team Talksecure to Talksecure, it's your guys' usernames. And if you want to change your usernames, fucking go ahead. I won't bully you about it unless it's a dumb name. I shan't bully you unless you have made a grievous error. Like Dobby did that one time. Just be careful when you spell. You can have more landmass when you finish what you have. Slight spoilers. The trailer has Bonnie getting a tablet for her birthday, and immediately the toys are like, extinction again, and Bonnie becomes zombified looking at it. They talk about how technology is ruining kids. Yes, technology is the word, not computers or anything. Even worse, the tablet is clearly LeapPad, an educational toy. Esther goes, I mean, I changed my name 3 times so far. Ace goes, I changed my username again. I love changing mine drastically, but rarely. I can't wait for Wilkins Masume. Always be careful changing your name or an evil clone might take over. Speaking from experience. What if I change my username to Talksecure? You can't, Pinky. I've already got it. I've already got it. I got the one. I had to wait forever to get it, and I got the one Talksecure. Are you excited for the KFC jelly beans? Elite Squid, what the fuck are you talking about? What the actual fuck are you talking? What dead bird of information have you brought me today? What fucking horrifying fact have you brought forward from the underworld? The fuck are you talking about? Explain yourself immediately. The fuck are you talking about? Why does it send your gin and gingerbread? Because you can't have gin on this site. It's a gross drink. All I know about the 2 new Toy Story movies is Woody has a bald spot. Good for Woody. I wonder if Dobby is still here and just changed his name. What if I changed my name to the cooler Talksecure? I would sue you for copyright infringement. Oh yeah, about my Masume. Can someone tell me when she does mine, just in case she needs my input on it? Wilkins, if you think I get more than one crew Masume done a stream, you're kidding yourself. You know how fast this shit goes.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Also, I don't normally take input on the crew Masumes. These are my little guys. I'm making them myself. I do what I want. I have decided you guys had your opportunity to put your opinions in, and now it's my turn. We need a cool design to put on Donnie's shirt. It's real. Anyone can fact check me. I don't think she'll do it this stream, but I just want to be notified if it's possible. The new 2 story needs more MILFs. You'll never know. Matt is the taller Toxicure. You can't sue me. It'd be cool. I'd be exactly the same, but wearing sunglasses. No! You can't be doing this to me. Also, you guys can't be putting requests in for crew Masumes that I'm not currently doing. I'm going to fucking forget them. Also, thank you, Ballistic Beast, for the singular bingo. What's, oh, I'll just put the design of her shirt on it. That makes so much sense, Wazzy. You're a fucking genius. It's a little pentagram with an arrow. Perfect. Anyway, I don't want to think about KFC. Part of me is like, I need to know if it's KFC flavored jelly beans or if it's like just sponsored by KFC. Like, part of me wants to know, but the other part of me is like, Wazzy, this is not a rabbit hole we want to go down. We don't want to go down this, Wazzy. We want to live our lives. We want to live our stress-free little lives. We just want to have a normal. Can we not have a normal day here on a Toxicure stream? My lord, second bad boy of the internet has happened. Wait, what? Guys, I already know when you're about to throw up. Also, Skibbities. Ace, could you shoot that guy? I'll just create more email address and Twitch accounts so that I can make more crew Masumes. Listen, in order to get a crew Masume... Listen, I've already done crew Masumes for people who don't even show up here. Big white bear, bigger white bear, biggest white bear, biggerest white bear, ultimate white bear. Oh my god, no, big white bear, just do big white bear, what's the suffixes from fucking Street Fighter? Big white bear Alpha Sunrise Omega Edition. What if Shadow Money Wizards have some kind of spell? Like pentanol. Like penisol? With the Wazzy, no way. Fried chicken, sweet corn, and gravy-flavored beans. That's just... Can I do a non-Floriel for a minute? Can I just sit here and do a Floriel? Can I just complain like a fucking boomer for 15 fucking minutes? Okay, I'm just gonna... I love you so much, crew, and I love your comments, but I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna ignore you guys for a minute because I just gotta go off for a minute. Have you ever, like, I understand marketing. I get it. I do understand. You gotta keep yourself, hip and interesting, and you want to do viral things. You got to get people talking to you about you because, like, people have shorter attention spans this day. I understand that. I get it. I understand the need to be the next viral big talk about things, to be like, oh hey, fucking please come buy our product. Like, I get it. If you don't innovate, you die. Like, I get that. What I don't understand is making the most cursed concepts ever. Why can't you just, like, fucking, we did this already. You did this with the double down or whatever the fuck it was. You've done this already. Stop there's types of innovation that are bad. You don't need to always innovate to be talked about. You could just, like, make a funny thing. You could just be a genuinely cool thing that people are like, yeah, I wanted to. You don't need to, like, fucking pump out your dick and be like, yo, we put jelly beans of chicken. Y'all like chicken jelly bean? No, you're being a freak. Like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's like, people haven't talked about us 45 minutes. We better make fucking Coca-Cola divorce so people talk about us. We better make the next insane flavor of fucking Pepsi so people talk about us for 45 minutes. You don't need to make a jelly bean chicken. Okay? You don't need to use the fats of the jelly bean. You don't need to make a McRib or whatever the fuck is in a McRib. Okay? You don't need to keep doing. Sometimes innovation is worse. Sometimes the things people do to innovate are worser than the original. And we don't need to do this to ourselves, crew. We can wake up, we can look at ourselves, and we can look at the choices we have today. And we can be like, oh, you know what? We don't have to get the jelly bean chick. Everybody I know is talking about the jelly bean fucking KFC, but we don't gotta subscribe to that. You could just ignore it. You could just be like, man, I don't need gravy as a fucking jelly bean, you know? We don't need Baja Blast hot sauce. I don't need a fucking taco that takes a picture of my mom every time I fart or something. We don't need Pepsi Cola that tastes like Pepto-Bismol or anything. We don't need spaghetti that like has 19 grams of protein in it. We don't need to keep innovating. We can't keep doing this. We can uninnovate. We can uninnovate. You don't gotta. Do you guys remember the time that Shreddies came out and Shreddies was like, is it square or is it triangle? That's the most genius marketing thing I've ever seen. They didn't change nothing. They were just like, look at our squares. Guess what, bitches? They're diamonds. And we just enjoyed that. We were like, yay. It got people talking about Shreddies. You don't have to put a fucking chicken in a jelly bean to make me talk about you. You could just be, how about you make a good fucking fried chicken? How about instead of being fucking disgusting KFC, you make a good chicken? And then I'll talk about you. Maybe I'll talk about KFC if they fucking made a good chicken instead of making a jelly bean. Fuck. We don't gotta live like this. We can look at ourselves. We can look at our choices. We can go, you know what? This isn't who I want to be. This isn't what I want to subscribe to. Maybe we want to be better. Maybe we want better things for ourselves. Maybe we'll wake up and just be like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to try. Maybe I don't need a Ritz cracker with like that made out of Reese's cups or something. Maybe I don't need my Doritos in a fucking Pop'ems fucking Dorito. What are those things called? Pringles thing. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe you just gotta, like, you know, I understand innovation, but sometimes innovation is bad. We don't need to innovate everything forever. Sometimes we can just be okay with what we got. Sometimes you could just look at your product and be like, just put a toy in it. You don't need to make a jelly bean thing. You just got to be like, hey, come to KFC. We'll give you a good kids meal. Yeah, have you ever wanted a good kids meal? Well, guess what? We have them now. Come on down. And we'll give you a decent kids meal. And everybody will be like, wow, that's incredible. I haven't had a good kids meal toy. And what if we just put old Beanie Babies back in kids meals? People would like that. You know, de-innovate. Fucking we don't need AI making Oreo cookie flavors, okay? We just need you to put a fucking Beanie Baby in the box. I'll buy your fucking Oreos if you just put a Beanie Baby in the box. Fuck. Or stickers. Kids love stickers. Jesus Christ. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I'm also losing my voice a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to drink some water. That's a floor yell I'm having right now. We need to de-innovate. We just need to go. You know the Beanie Babies are out right now with those big glittery eyes. I hate those goddamn bitches. Get the old Beanie Babies out and put them in some cereal. You want me to buy your fucking Trix cereal? You don't need to like be like, oh, Trix cereal now with cocaine. You can just gotta put a Beanie Baby in it. Coca-Cola, you want me to buy your shit? Put a Beanie Baby in there. I'll buy a Coca-Cola. I don't even drink Coca-Cola. I'll buy Coca-Cola if there's a fucking Beanie Baby in it. De-innovate!
Yeah!
God. Trick cereal now with free RAM sticks. Exactly! Fuck, just give me free computer RAM. Give me a flash drive with the the unredacted Epstein files. With every purchase of Coca-Cola, you get a flash drive with unredacted Epstein files. Do you know how many Coca-Colas you would sell? 1 billion more than if you're like, oh, we made Coca-Cola have fucking divorce in it or whatever the fuck. God. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm back to normal, I think. So guys, the Toxic here, get a free Beanie Baby. Listen, I will hand make Beanie Babies if I need to. If I have to go buy a lot of Beanie Babies and give them out to people, I'll do it. We're having Mental Health Month in May. This May is going to be Mental Health Month, and that's when I'm doing my Therapy Rock giveaway. Maybe I'll also find enough Beanie Babies per stream to give you out a Beanie Baby with your Therapy Rock. I had some water, honey, crushed red pepper, onion powder, MSG, hot honey seasonings, and some teriyaki sauce. I mixed that up, heated it all up, and ate Brussels sprouts with that. It was really good. That's the thing. People don't like Brussels sprouts because I don't know how to cook Brussels sprouts. Are you done with your tantrum? Not really, but I'm done yapping about it, maybe. I mean, just their name campaign. Like, just get this Coke that says random Epstein fact. Like, soda, what do you say? It's her favorite person on Earth's record on the Epstein files. Yeah, like, imagine you have, like, do you guys remember when they used to have, like, the label ripping contests and you would, like, buy a Sprite and then you'd rip the label and then it'd be like, you won a fighter jet kind of thing. Like, do you guys remember that? Just imagine if you bought a Coca-Cola and then you could rip the label off the Coca-Cola and it had a piece of the Epstein files unredacted on it. Like, can you just imagine that? Just imagine the sales of Coca. Hi, Coca-Cola. I'm Boise B. Toxic here. I have a new marketing idea for you. Instead of making a new stupid flavor that everybody's going to complain about, what if you just, on your labels, just put unredacted Epstein files? Of course, redact the victims' names, but other than that, just let them in there. Air fry them for 19 minutes at 400. Did the fighter jet thing cause a lawsuit? Yes, it did, Soren. Drink Coca-Cola, then reads it. Both your parents met on the island. Oh, and then cry. Ever wondered why there's such an age difference between your mom and dad? Yeah. To each Happy Meal, we give a flash drive with more unredacted Epstein files. Listen, it's protecting the children. For each Happy Meal sold on McHappy Day, we will kill one man in the Epstein files. I guess there's women too. We will kill one person in the Epstein files. I can't say that legally. Legally on Twitch, I can't get banned for saying we should kill the perpetrators of the Epstein files. So I'll just say we will hit them with sharp sticks. Yeah, people want that Pepto Cola, you said. Yeah, if you write Pepto in the chat, it'll come up with Pepto-Bismol Coca-Cola. That's going to be in a short coming up, actually. I think it's actually Coca-Cola divorce on it. To be fair, Coca-Cola Cherry Float was actually pretty good. Fish, shut up! Also, Pepsi wants to get more money. Bring back Crystal Pepsi, you fucking knuckles. No, that shit's gross. Sorry, I need to breathe. We need to uninnovate, I guess, is my point here. Anyway, what do we think, Donnie? What are we thinking of your outfit? It's literally just, what if we put a sweater? What if we put a sweater on Dark Magician Girl? I've lost control of my mind. Dude, only the victim's name should be redacted. Now we're going to face legal issues because we talk about it soon. You know what? Can't criticize ICE, can't criticize Israel, can't criticize the baby-eating, murderous, pedophilic billionaires in charge of the world. I hate it here. For every Happy Meal sold on McHappy Day, we will slash one ICE agent's tires. For every Happy Meal purchase, we'll fire up the orbital laser for non-file related reasons. This is why I primarily drink root beer. She's got no pants. Looks great. That's actually really cute. I hope you guys like them. I hope you guys like your Kurumasumes. I actually am pretty jazzed with all of them. I don't think there's a single one I really hate right now. Even the ones I'm mad about doing, I don't hate. Alright, I still gotta draw your weapon, but like, look at this. All of them are real cute. I really like Alaskans. I like, genuinely, I'm like, oh my god, Alaskans is great. I really like Ballistic Beasts. I think Ballistic Beasts is really cute. Pinky again, like, just all of them are very cute. Like, just look, find a Kurumasume you hate. You can't. You can't find a single hateable Kurumasume. They're all fucking adorable. Like, God. Anyway. I can't believe Donnie chose a pipe as a weapon and not a steel chair. Oh, very fashionable. Waiting for Wilkins. Human Pinky got us in jail. Or was he just letting the design flow? I actually really like this hairstyle. Like, I'm really, like I said, I'm very sorry to the people that were done earliest, because, like, I feel like I'm gonna get better at Kurumasumes as I go along. So, like, I feel like I'm just getting better at it. No, yours is not done yet, Sauce Boss.
Hello.
God, I love Penelope. Can I get your number? Anyway, it's great. I've been having a lot of fun. Oh, no. No, it's better to be done later because I'm getting better at the Kurumasumes as I go along. You want to be done later. You want to be the last Kurumasume done. Because they start off really lame, I feel. I feel I get better. And then I get better as I go along. With every new Kurumasume, it makes me more excited to see what's next. Very normal about my Kurumasume. Lazy, I promise. I like mine. She's pretty. I don't know what we do if we need to innovate. Silicone sheets? Those take too long to make. No, wait, you're making silicone sheets? Wait, what? That's what we need to innovate? We need to innovate better, I guess. We need to either de-innovate or innovate better. Like, we need to, like, you know, make some garbage-eating algae. That's the kind of shit we should be innovating. Not jelly bean fucking KFC. You know what would be real great, KFC? Is if you donated a bunch of money to, like, I don't know, improve chickens' lives. Like, wouldn't that be incredible? If you were like, that would put you in the news. We should go in the news for fucking normal things, not insane things anymore. Like, if you turned around right now and you were like, what the fuck? Mountain Dew just released the unredacted Epstein files, you would be like, good job, Mountain Dew. If you turned around and it was like, what? Mountain Dew just saved the rainforest, you'd be like, that's pretty cool, Mountain Dew. If you turned around and was like, Mountain Dew just released Old Beanie Babies again, you'd be like, that's really cool. If it hasn't very obvious, I really like Old Beanie Babies. I only have one of my original Beanie Baby collection. I have Scorch is his name. He's a dragon. He's here in my office. I can look at him. He's a brown dragon. I only have one Beanie Baby right now. It's tragic. Well, we need more MILFs. MILFs make everything better. I like my Kurumasume. I just didn't ask people to make it not safe for work. I just asked people to make not safe for work art of it. Listen, the only not safe for work Kurumasumes I've done, I was specifically commissioned for. Also, if you guys want to commission me to help me pay for tail, I would appreciate it. If you're like, hey, I also, just DM me, and we can talk about making a not safe for work Kurumasume for you. Cool shit being done in those spaces. Slow moving because of ethics and funding. The Beanie Baby Dragon. I had one of those. Now, is now a bad time to mention the KFC makes gummy candy? Like, you know, when you go to the candy store, there's a gummy pizza. Yeah, KFC does that. They make the gummy pizza? That's KFC. Oh my God, are they using the fats from the chicken? Mods, we can innovate the Wazzy. Do you take American money? Of course I take American money. I want so much not safe for work art and safe for work art of my Kurumasume. Good, I'm glad you guys like them. In Australia, they have made bacterium that eats sewer waste. It takes like 5 years to grow, but they work. See, that's what we need, Nick. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how we need to innovate. Anyway, here's Donnie's full body. I really like their eyes. I gave them I put a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh in this. Not a lot of chair theme, but a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a bug that eats styrofoam. But Wazzy, but she's tall. Oh no, we've got that. Don't worry. Whoop! Tall Wazzy. Activated. Super cute Kurumasume. Boom, look at that. Donnie's is complete. Let's go to our next one. Actually, I gotta finish this part. We gotta cut here, and then we gotta insert the frame. We gotta turn it all to the background. Also, if you guys haven't seen, you can't fish up your Kurumasume yet, but I know it was requested to be able to fish up the Kurumasume, and I will activate that. I just haven't yet. All right, everybody, we are down to 40 Kurumasumes left. 40 Kurumasumes. My God, only 40 Kurumasumes left. I'm doing it. Whoa. I'm so sick of political news. I don't like talking or reading about it. I want cool, fun stuff, like Man Bill's tallest toothpick tower, world's biggest cookie, monster truck that goes faster than a race car. Fucking, I don't know, fucking turtle eats dolphin whole. We gotta crush 40 of them now. 40 out of 200. Listen, how many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've done 25 and I still have 40. I think something is illegal going on here. Something illegal is happening here. How do I have only 12 dudes, yet... What did I say? 25? 25 plus 40 is like 65. That's illegal. And I can only account for one of them not being here. What the fuck? Ah! Somebody's doing some illegal infractions. Somebody's doing illegal transactions. I used to work at a bank. I know what an illegal transaction looks like. There's only 12 of us. Yet there is fucking 25 I've already drawn with 40 more waiting to go. Fraudulent transactions. Don't look at me, I'm innocent. You worked in a bank? Yeah, they used to trust me with a shit ton of money. Not only did they trust me with a shit ton of money, they also trusted me with fucking, being the leader. Like, they trusted me so much at the bank that they were like, you should lead the other tellers. And I was like, okay. And I became head teller, which means you get to work the business line, which is the busiest fucking line at lunch. Everybody who owns a business only comes to the bank at like lunchtime. So if you work the lunch hour fucking business line, you gotta be fast as shit. And I was fast as shit. So they put me in the business line. And I became the head teller, which means I have to go and count everybody's tills and make sure that they are matching. I have to go through and make sure everybody takes their breaks on time. Ah, hi, Skyla. I had to do a bunch of shit. I was important. But I also abused the fuck out of that. I also was the guy who got to refill the ATMs, but I would fuck off and just, you know, like hang out in the ATM room and be like, I'm working on the ATMs, and just hang out there because I didn't want to work. Oh, hi, Herpel Stiltskin. Are you here to steal our baby? Are you gonna steal my baby and then make me like guess your name to get my baby back? Wait, is that what happened? Something about spinning gold? Are you gonna spin a bunch of gold for me and then be like, if you want your baby back, Wazzy, you'll have to guess my name? And then I have to send somebody in the woods to hear you like singing a little song about how your name is Herpel Stiltskin? I'm pretty sure that's the story of Rumpelstiltskin. I may be an idiot bottom text. That's exactly what my job is. Sweet! You should spin more gold. I'm gonna go. I'm a go now. Critical sickness after eating bad chicken. Bye-bye, Wazzy. Bye, Sour Lad. This is why you donate KFC. Oh, shit, they're gonna steal your cats. Son of a bitch.
Hello.
But instead of a small man, it's a snake. Oh, man, you gotta put, like... that would be funny if it's like, I know your name, it's Herpel Stiltskin. And they're like, you are Klaus. And I'm like, oh no. And they steal my baby and they're like, I'm Herpel Stiltskin. But the S's are the cool skater S. And I'm like, oh, fuck. They stole my baby because they spell their name with the skater S's. Fuck, oh my god, wait, I just realized I can spell my name with the cool skater S. I just gotta do it backwards. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Hold on, my brain's gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, I've forgotten how to do the cool skater S. Wait, I'll do it normally first, and then that'll help me. If I do it normal first, that'll help me figure out how you do it unnormally. Yeah, like that or some shit, I think. How'd I do the skater S? You've forgotten your heritage. I have! I don't know how to do that. Oh, I'm a phony. I've forgotten how to do the cool skater S. Ah, fuck! Okay, I was partially right. I fucked it up. Okay. Doot. Oh, man. Yeah, there we go. Now I just gotta do that backwards. Yeah. Hold on. My brain could do that. Wait, I'm being an idiot right now. I'm being a fucking idiot right now. I don't have to do this backwards. I just gotta do some trick photography. Ha ha! There we go! I can spell Wazzy with the cool skater S. Fuck, that took me far too long. That took me far too long for a shitty joke. Anyway. Double diamond skater S. It's 3 straight lines, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. I think that's how you're supposed to remember how to do it. You do the 3 straight, and then you do 3 straight like you're doing loss, and then you go like this. Yeah, you're right. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay, thank you. I've remembered. I'm regaining my coolness. My friends told me your name. When will I get that baby? Well, why? I guess your name. No, you were told. It wasn't a guess. 3 lines on top, 3 bullets on bottom. Connect them. You've got 2 tips. Wazzy versus Cooler Wazzy. Sorry about the silence, guys. I left to say hi to Mama Wilkins. Hi, Mama Wilkins. We're doing things over here. All you guys are porcelain skinned. How many people picked porcelain skinned? More anime titties. And they want a purple crowbar. Okay. Educated guess. They're brat. Chaotic. Cheerful. All right, let's see if Miss XD's got any special requests. An XD or 120 somewhere on clothes. Okay. Hey, welcome to your mom a lot. It wasn't me. I'm decidedly sitting out of Kurumasume. You can join if you want, Dino. You have a worm. You have a worm Sona. There's no reason to not get a Kurumasume. Just because I have 41 to draw. Who the fuck just joined Kurumasume? Just because I have 41 to draw. I want you guys to all feel included and have fun and be like, yes, I am part of a... I want you guys to feel like a cult, you know? Like you could come in and you're like, I've got my own worm Sona. I think I did. Fucking Quindex! That would be me, Wazzy. I just joined Kurumasume. But Wazzy, we already have a union. But Wazzy, hashtag not a cult, remember? No, that's Lampy. Lampy's not a cult. I never said I'm not a cult. Kurumasume is a term from the announcements, right? It can be. Or you could put exclamation Kurumasume in the chat and it'll come up. It doesn't come up randomly anymore. You have to manually ask for it. Speaking of union, the union demands emotional support item. I thought you would like to know that my birthday stream is sitting at 69 views. Aha! Nice.
Nice.
Congrats, long Wi-Fi. How many Kurumasumes are we at? I think 25
Nice.
I've drawn, which is illegal. Some illegal transactions are happening, as stated.
Nice.
Hey, actually, I have a question, because I've been drawing Kurumasume's ears different. I don't know if you guys have noticed the subtle differences in ears. Are your guys' earlobes attached to the side of your head, or do you got them free-flinging earlobes? Do you got those hangy, free-flowing earlobes, or are your earlobes attached to your head, crew? One of my mods, run me a poll. Mine are normal. I don't know what that means. Are they attached to the side of are your earlobes attached to the side of your head, or are they hanging out? My earlobes are attached. My ears hang low. They wobble to and fro. Well, can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Oh my God, you almost called me long story. I did. My brain is fried. I got attached lobes. What are you talking about? Show me a picture. You're asking because it sounds like you're asking me if my ears are attached to my head. Is what they are. Oh my God. Earlobes. Attached or not. Here. Let me show you. Let me show you the differences. Here we go. Here's a perfect one. Here's a perfect example. Oh, this is coming up on Facebook. Unfortunately. So detached earlobes means you actually have a hanging earlobe. An attached one means it's just the side of your head. Like it's just like whoop. This one, it kind of like you've got a little flap kind of, if that makes sense. Oh, I feel like that's the best picture I can find. I don't know. We can find P. Oh, here's another good one. Here's another good one. Oh, gross. It's on the Nazi site, but whatever. See, this one is attached, and this one's not attached. I can tie them in a knot. I can tie them in a bow. Mine aren't. They flow with the wind of nature in the cold. I hate winter. Oh, I guess mine are detached. My earlobes hang low. They wobble to and fro. I can tie them in the knot. I can tie them in a bow. Oh my God, what is that sound? They're dragging on the ground. My earlobes are hanging low. I think mine are free. I think mine are nut free. I didn't ask if your earlobes were nut free. Attached means you didn't fully develop, like literally and physically abnormally. Mine are this one. I have attached earlobes. I'm just interested now because like that, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, I've been drawing ears different. So like my earlobes are, so that's detached obviously is how I drew that ear. That one's detached. That one's detached. That one's detached. That one's detached. That one's attached. I think mine are a difference between A and B. Or the funnier version, do your balls hang low? Do you ever get the funny feeling when you whack them on the ceiling? Do your earlobes hang low? Wait, what? All right, we gotta fucking figure out a hairstyle for Miss XT. What do we got? What was my facts? Brat, chaotic, cheerful. How do I want to go about this? Oh, I never realized that in design. That's just how I do it. You'll see most of my ones are attached, but that's because mine are attached. So I often don't draw humans with detached earlobes, but that's just because mine are attached. So it's like that guy who drew flat feet all the time, and they were like, why do you draw flat feet? And he's like, that's just how feet look. And they're like, no, man, I think you're flat-footed. And he's like, what? My tiki hangs low. It wobbles to and fro. I could tie it in a knot. I could tie it in a bow. Oh my God, what's that sound? How is your earlobes? Thank you, whoever the fuck ran the poll. You and my hair be a nice Padawan brain. Oh my God. Hold on. Am I gonna be a dick? Maybe. Oh, that was my meat website I was looking up. I was looking up if I could find bison meat, and I could. Okay. I fucking found one. I'm thinking this is going to be the second actually Kurumasume with a facial piercing. I think we're going to go with this. Hold on. You want to buy some bison? Yeah. I'm back. What happened? My phone died. Lots of things happened. Listen, things happened. We learned about earlobes. Everybody learned about earlobes. I had a minor freak out. It was fine. Everything was fine, honestly. At the end of the day, everything's fine. Really. When you think about it, everything's fine, really. We didn't even do anything, crew, right? We didn't even do anything weird. Ace's phone got shot. It looks like most of your guys' earlobes are not attached, which I think is weird. That's weird. I don't think that's the way we're supposed to be. You should have saved the earlobes for educational ad time. Listen, don't worry. We'll have different educationals for ad time. Nothing happened. We could be weirder. Attached is weird, Wazzy. No, it's not. This is how earlobes are supposed to look. I know, because it's how mine look. It's the person that found out they were colorblind after releasing all their art online. Yeah, exactly. At least 14 to 12 dudes disagree with Wazzy. Somehow, Wazzy, aren't there like multiple things wrong with your body? No. It's like a major thing. Okay, because, let me explain. Let me fucking explain. It's because when I was born, I was going to come out upside down and backwards, right? Which is bad. Nobody wants that. That's fucking bad. So, what happened instead was my mom had to do some fucking funky ass gymnastics for about a week and a half until I was ready to be born. And so I came out very smished in my face because I was trying to come out upside down and backwards. Which, as you know, babies are supposed to come out on their back head first. And I was trying to come out feet first on my stomach, which is bad. So when I came out, my face was very smashed. So like you could even see it in my face today. If you look at my face, this is like, you know when you go to draw a human and you draw like this? So you'll notice my face goes kind of like this. You could notice it mostly in my eyes. My eyes are a little like this, if you look. I've got a little bit of fucked up eyes there. When it happens. You can see it a lot. Fuck, I don't know if I have any baby pictures on this fucking computer right now. Hold on. I think it comes up. If somebody types photo, I think a baby picture of me comes up. But I don't know if it shows it well enough. Or if you say Asia, it also comes up. I don't know if you can tell with this. Okay, my head's slightly tilted. This is a younger picture of me. There we go. That's the same one that comes up when you type Asia because that was almost my name. So I'm not looking like head straight in this picture, but you'll see like this side of my cheek is fuller and this eye is, even if my head wasn't tilted, it's clearly up higher than the other side. And I have more of a pronounced dimple on this side of my face. Because I almost came out wrong. I think that's the only baby picture I've got on this computer right now. But yeah, that's what happens when you have a baby wrong. Is that why you don't blink your eyes at the same time? It could be part of it. It could be why I can't blink. I can't wink. I blink at the same time. Both my eyes can close at the same time. It's that I can't close one and not the other. That's how my brain goes. My brain needs me to close both at the same time. It's just how science is. Me when I can't see. It's just, listen, sometimes some of us are just fucked up. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not really that fucked up. It wasn't even my fault, really. Sylvester Stallone was pulled out with forceps. That's why his face. What the fuck? See, and that guy got a whole movie career. So never be embarrassed about how you look. That guy got a movie career. Freaking Windows Smart app deleted a file when I tried to run it because it's not safe. Screw you. So now I have to extract 60 gigabyte file again. Have you considered, not illegally doing files? I'm trying to copy this person's hairstyle, but it's kind of like they have a mullet, and I'm kind of digging it. Kind of digging your hair, mullet woman. Yeah, forceps, baby. He looks that way because his face got swished. Have you considered installing Linux? I will never install Linux. And the reason for that is because I'm too stupid. I wish I could install Linux. It's not that I hate Linux or anything. I don't have a problem with Linux. Linux is what Linux is, okay? I can't stop Linux. I just can't use it cuz I'm stupid. Things happen with Linux and I'm like, I don't know how to work this. Okay, I've been stuck like this my entire life. I don't know how computers work. We're here by the miracle and the grace of Matt. Nightwings are cool. Nightwing has a mullet. No, but I have downloaded more RAM. Good. It's expensive out there. We gotta download more RAM, you guys.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
We gotta download all the RAM. Beep, 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 beep. Linux also doesn't support many art programs like Clip Studio, so it's unfortunately not great for artists. Son of a bitch, Linux! I'd love to see the AI market crash so RAM will be cheap again. Me too! God, am I waiting for AI to crash. I need it to crash so bad. I need it to crash. I want it to crash. It's great. It's losing money all the time anyway. We should crash it harder and faster. Something like I like to ask streamers for from time to time. If you didn't become successful, what do you think your job would be right now? I'd be at my same old job. Before this, actually, I don't know. Because before this, I was a receptionist at a company that treated me very well and paid me very well. They were a very nice company. They installed a panic button after a man came in and yelled at me. And I didn't like that the man came in and yelled at me and no one came to help me. And I was very new. And a man came in and he yelled at me for not knowing anything. And I was like, man, it's like my first week here. And then they installed a panic button for me so that I would never feel alone again, which was very nice. They paid me a lot of money. I was making more money than other people. And I only know this because HR fucked up one time and sent me the staff sheet that had the wages on it. So, I knew how much other people were being paid, and I was getting paid more than people, even though I only worked part-time. So I would still want to be there, but the problem is after COVID, that job fucking didn't have a receptionist anymore. So I don't know what I would be doing. I'd probably be trying to be still a receptionist. But yeah, I came to this city to be a professional wrestler, and we all know how that turned out with the broken leg thing. But yeah. Imagine. Placebo panic button. It pretty much was, but I didn't need the panic button. Listen, I worked retail, okay? I've had customers yell at me for stupider shit before. I wasn't scared or anything. I was just like, man, it's my first week here. I don't know what you want from me. But one of the girls in the back that eventually came up and took care of him after he yelled at me for like a good, I don't know, half an hour. I finally got a hold of her and she came up to take care of him. Cause he's like, I need to talk to, I think her name was Melissa. I'm just going to use the name Melissa. I don't know if that's right or not. It's like, I need to talk to Melissa. And eventually Melissa came back from her lunch break and I was like, yeah, this guy's pissed. And she came up and she reamed at him for yelling at me. And then she felt bad that I got yelled at. So she got me a panic button. Because the next day I came into work and there was a dude under my desk. And I was like, what are you doing under my desk? And he was like, I'm giving you a panic button. I got to press it, but that was only to test if it was working. I got an itchy trigger finger and a panic button right here. Don't test me. It's wild, though, because I didn't even have a panic button at the bank. When I worked at the bank, I didn't have a fucking panic button at all. They were like, no, kids just fucking die, I guess. We didn't even have working cameras. I know this because I was there when they were quote unquote looking at them, and I was like, hey, because again, I worked in the ATM, and there's cameras for the ATM, but there's not for I was sitting there and I was looking at the cameras with the lady that was teaching me ATM stuff in the in the back. And I was like, why do we only have a camera on till 3? And she's like, oh, the other tills don't work. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, the cameras on the other tills don't work at all. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know. I might have preferred having a dude under your desk. Just press the buttons for when robberies happen. My last job removed our panic button. Panic button at the bank alerts the security guard something is up. We didn't even have a security guard. My bank didn't even have a fucking security guard at all. We were security guardless. We were just raw dogging it out there. You worked at a fucking broke down bank. I really did. That bank sucked at. Another fun fact, some of the tillers,
Nice.
some of the tellers' tills didn't close properly. And we would just slam it until it closed and then shove them in the safe and be like, good enough. What kind of bank doesn't have a security guard? It's like begging to be robbed. I was never robbed at the bank. I was only robbed at the Money Mart. Oh no, that's not true. I was robbed at the bank. I wasn't robbed at the bank. A coworker was robbed at the bank. I was just there when it happened, okay? I wasn't robbed at the bank. I was like 4 tills down. It's fine. Not even a hired mercenary? Sheesh. Just waiting to get robbed by desperados. Like, listen, it's not like I was on a train. Trains get robbed all the time, from my understanding. You go on a train, you're asking to just fucking get robbed. And that's where the robberies happen. The train. We should rob a train. I don't know what kind of goods we get. Like Nike shoes? I don't know. Yeah, other countries do not have a big problem with robbers. Like, I've never seen a security guard at a bank or most of their establishments. The way robbery happens at a bank nowadays, and I'll tell you this because this is how my bank got robbed. Again, I didn't get robbed. Oh shit, we're on ads. I'll tell you when we get back from ads. I'm sorry. Let me go to something educational. Let me teach you guys something. We're going to learn something today. Here we go. Educational ad time. The genetics of earlobes. The free earlobes and the attached earlobes. Genetic diseases and earlobes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Genetic conditions play an important role in the birth of a human being. People born with abnormal growth of organs are considered to be affected by the trait before their birth. Birth disorders may be minor or severe and occur at any stage during the pregnancy. Most disorders affect the baby while in the womb before the formation of organs. However, not all genetic defects are caused by the parent's transfer of genes. In many cases, the baby may be born with genetic disorders that the parent's gene does not contain. Some defects are considered to be harmless, while some require prolonged medical treatment. The major conditions that cause irregular or abnormal growth can subsequently affect the appearance of earlobes, include Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Beckwith-Whittle-Man syndrome. Down syndrome. Down syndrome is a condition called... People with this syndrome tend to have large ears, a small neck, and a flat face. Down syndrome cannot be cured, but the affected person can grow healthily without any trouble. With Turner syndrome, only females are affected by Turner syndrome, which is a rare condition where there is a lack of one part of the second X chromosome. It is assumed that this chromosomal abnormality occurs due to an error in the parent's reproductive cell. The person with this syndrome will have abnormal ears, eyes, skeletal structure, or even kidney abnormalities. BWS, described as a modification that occurs in the genes of chromosome 11. BWS is an excessive growth disorder that indicates large parts of the body, enlarged tongue, earlobe creases, etc. Earlobe crease is a wrinkle in the earlobe, which occurs due to the trait that was passed genetically from the family. The wrinkle is created when the flow of blood is decreased in the ear. Currently, there's no method of treatment. Wait, I thought it was going to tell us if we have a certain kind of earlobe, we got a disease. That's not what it told us at all. Is it a recessive gene? Are attached earlobes common? A study of people in northern India showed 50% prevalence of attached earlobe. A study in central India reported an attached earlobe frequency of 19 to 24%. A general estimate of U.S. population reveals attached earlobe frequency is just 2 to 3%. That doesn't seem right. That's fucking... Attached earlobes are a recessive trait. Son of a bitch! Well, now we know. We've learned an unfortunate lesson. Son of a bitch! Well, now we know. If we've got fucking attached earlobes, we got a recessive ass trait. Now I'm going to freak out. Now I'm going to look at pictures of my parents and be like, who did this to me? Who gave me this? How dare you? I will hydrate. Gave what? The attached earlobes. Because apparently it's a recessive trait. It's just weird. The human body is just fucked up. The human body is just all sorts of fucked up, crew. Have we ever noticed that? Anyway, now that we're back from ads. You could get it surgically fixed. I don't want to. Because I know there's people that also do, like, surgically elf ears. You know about that? Surgically elf ears? That's fucked up. I feel like Anakin had a lot of dark makeup. At-home surgery fix? Yeah, if you want my personal professional opinion, you could just do at-home surgery if you don't like your earlobes. If you need them attached, but you don't got them attached, get a stapler. If your earlobes are attached and you want them unattached, get a knife. Boom. Or scissors, actually. I feel like scissors would be easier to go pop, wop, because it would cut in between it. Yeah, the body's screwed up. Some are tall, and some people are like Wazzy. Yeah, permanently altering your body with surgery is ridiculous. Well, I think, like, ear surgery. Ear surgery is weird. Like, fucking... Some surgeries are just, like, Brazilian butt lifts. No offense, Diana. Brazilian butt lifts to me are stupid. Why would you Brazilian butt lift when you can un-Brazil your butt lift? Why can't y'all just be happy with the butt you got? Why can't you just be like, well, there's a butt. Just pull a Van Gogh and chop off your ears as a power move. Yeah, you don't really need them, I don't think. I don't think they're needed. I think they're wanted. I think people like them to, like, put dingly danglies on, but I don't think you need them. Do whatever surgery makes you happy as long as you don't fuck yourself up too much. You say that, but there's people that spend like $40 million to look like a Ken doll, and it's freaky. I'm sick of my cheeks rubbing against my thighs. Yeah. What? Well, maybe you should stop trying to suck your own dick. I don't know what to fucking tell you on that one. Got slam dunked on that one. Dang. All right, that's good, I think. Oh, no, we didn't put the heart on Donnie. Hold on. I forgot to put the heart. Nice. Sorry. I forgot to put the heart highlight on Donnie. Everybody needs a heart highlight. There we go. That face lacks chaos. Listen, I always do 2 facial expressions. Also, there's one thing I wanted to add. Boop, boop. The only crew Musume with a nose ring. Boom. I know Miss XT would use one. Bless you, by the way. Thank you. Like, I guess I should say currently the only crew Musume with a nose ring. I like her somehow. Pwoops has this kind of nose ring, and honestly, it looks real fucking good on Pwoops. I don't know how to tell you guys this. It looks... There's some people that some piercings just, like, they look so natural on them, and you're like, how did this even happen? How did you so perfectly get your fucking... Your fucking piercing to look so good on you? Oh, we don't even have Miss XD up. That's why I'm like, where are the colors? This old Miss XD, this is a new one. It's to do with the face shape. Probably. It's just, man, some people, though, it's just like, damn, you fucking... You fucking got it done right. When I got my piercings done, because I just got all of my piercings, because I didn't have them before. When I got mine done, the lady who did them, she rolled up, and she had... like every piercing possible on her face, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best person to fucking pierce my ears, because this woman's got every possible kind of facial piercing you can have, like, and it worked for her. Her face was like 98% metal, but I'm like, obviously there's nobody else you would rather trust to pierce just one little part of your body. She obviously knows what she's been doing. I mean, some can pull off a nose ring, some can't. That's also true. I don't think I could pull off a nose ring. Mostly I sneeze too much. I feel like this is an issue. I also feel I would play with it too much. I feel like there would be too many problems with Wazzy with a nose ring. I feel I would also be afraid of it. Like, I'm afraid of, like, my regular, like, fucking piercings being pulled out. I can't imagine how paranoid I'd be with, like... Oh, another thing I hate fucking surface piercings. I apologize to any of you who have a surface piercing right now. Fuck, I hate surface piercings. Probably the worst kind of piercing there is. I don't like it. What skin color were you? Porcelain, of course. Everybody's porcelain. What do we think, crew? We like Miss XD's face? What are we thinking? We like it? I like it. I guess at the end of the day, It doesn't matter what you guys like. I want you to like it, but, like... Fuck, if I try to please everybody all the time, nothing good will come from it. Miss XD Foss. Boo, 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 boo. I would like to get 2 crew Musumes done before I end this stream. Matt's not going to Magic today, so I do have the time to work on shit. So, if at all possible, my dream is to get done 2 crew Musumes. Their average body type. Miss 60's got a nice face. Yeah, looks good. I do like it. Yippee! Get every facial piercing possible. Have magnetic piercings in and walk under a car's magnet. Whoop! Getting 2 done is pretty ambitious. I don't know, man. We're at the point of stream when chat calms down. If you've noticed, out of the 12 dudes, there's only 11 left. So, like, chat starts to die down. the later I go, I find. Mostly because I find after 2 hours, I start to get uninteresting, which is why I don't like to stream after 2 hours. Because I'm like, what is there even more to talk about? Sometimes I'll go past 2 hours, but like, that's different, you know? So like, it's just one of those things. So that's how it is. Oh, we're coming down. We know, you know what to do, crew. See, and then you guys fish. This is why I give you guys fishing, is because I get work done. You guys can make all the noise you want. I don't have to read chat. I think I could get shit done. Hits the hooligan button. We don't have a hooligan button. We don't have soccer hooligans. Fuck, I fucked it up. Although I think it would be cool to go to a soccer game where there's soccer hooligans. I think that would be neat. I'm trying to not all give you guys the same facial shape too. That was the other thing I've been worried about, was accidentally giving you guys the same facial shape. So I do change some of them up. Or at least I try to. All right, go in the McRae. Hockey hooligans. Hockey hooligans are very different. Hockey hooligans are not what you would expect, honestly. They're not as bad, I say, as I'm like, oh yeah, we did burn down places. Hockey hooligans have burned down places. But that's not me. That's not Toronto. Toronto would never do that. We've never won anything. We would never. This one, and then we got the... I know it's technically backwards, but I don't care. Trust me, they're chaotic. They're chaotic. They're not going to put the XD in their hair the way they are supposed to. They're going to fuck it up. It's Miss XD. They can't read. Stop fucking making noise out there. Who did that? Ballistic. Fun fact, the first known interest of a cool S is from the book in 1890s. Oh, good for it. Good for the cool skater S. He was a skater boy. He said, I'm a skater boy. She said, I guess that's fucking cool. He broke his fucking ankle doing an ollie, and then she had to carry his books. I don't know. I've lost my mind. If you had hairpins, you'd put them the wrong way, but it's still forming an XT. Yeah, see, that was kind of my idea with it. I was like, listen, it'll be XT hairpins, but then I drew the X over here, and I was like, you know what, they're just going to be backwards. I've decided from this moment on, they're just going to be backwards. I guess as I'm fucking doing things, I guess I should talk about the rest of the week's schedule, huh? So, we've got Intercruise coming up this weekend. For those who don't know, Intercruise. Basically, you get interviewed. If you come on this Saturday, you get interviewed live. And I ask you 3 questions. Everybody gets the same 3 questions, so nobody feels weird about it. You can prepare your answers because the questions are already up. And you get to come out and you get to ask, you get to answer your questions. If you don't want to talk or you can't show up, your answers will be performed on the Monday. And we have a fun little time. And we get to learn about other crew members. And it's kind of nice because, you know, we all get to learn about each other. It's a fun little adventure. So, yay for Intercruise and those who will be participating. I still remember my friend telling me about when her 5-year-old son came up to her and said, Mom, have you heard of this cool band? And it was the Backstreet Boys. If my niece ever comes up to me and tells me about a band I clearly know, I'm going to be like, Oh man, I'm gonna blow your mind. Especially if it's a band I like. Like if my niece walks up to me and was like, "Hey, have you heard of Fall Out Boy?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh man, just you wait. Come with me, child. Come with me." Oh, I still haven't thought about the questions at all. Love Intercruise. One of my first interactions with crew, and I scared Wazzy. Well, you drove a tank like legally. You know, it's a fun little time. It's a fun little time. I try to get everybody in. I know I can't always. I'm not as quick as I would like to be on the intercrew interviewings, but trying my best out here. But I have fun. It's a nice little thing, and it's going to be. So I'm trying to think of a third event that we can do every 3 months. So like 3 or 4 months, because like April we're going back to CWF, which we did in January. So now it's February and we're doing Intercruise. So we'll do Intercruise again during Mental Health May. So I'm trying to think of like a third event that we don't want to do too often. But not like assignment streams, because I actually like doing assignment streams, and I like doing those every weekly or bi-weekly. So, obviously not that. But I don't know what. What's an event that can happen? And not like crew summer games. That's different. About every 6 to 7 months. Crew, would it be weird if I gave my groomers and made Doopy's skin tone and freckles? No, you can do what you want. Crew Got Talent? I don't even know how I would, like, work that. I don't know how I would control Crew Got Talent. Also, like, have you met Crew? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't even know. We could open the Minecraft server every couple of months and do that. No, I would hate that. I would hate that because then I'd have to think of things to do in Minecraft, and I fucking. The funnest day in Minecraft was the final day of Minecraft to me because I had a plan and we did it. I was just like, no, we're going to make a tunnel of evil and a tunnel of love on the Dinky Coaster. And I actually had fun doing that. Nobody say Homestuck either. That's the other one that's like, no, I'm not reading Homestuck once every 3 months. Crew Hot Tube stream. Talent show with Crew is dangerous. Someone is going to get hurt feelings when they find out they aren't as good as they think. Here's an idea for Crew is Artist of the Month. Like, how about an art contest? Me having to run an art contest every month for Crew sounds like a lot of work on my end. I want things that are not a lot of work. I want things where I don't gotta do a lot of shit. I want things that are like, I want you guys to like, you know, have fun and enjoy yourselves, but also not that I have to put a lot of effort in. I already feel swamped all the time and I don't even do anything. That's real fucked up. What has this world done to us? What did they do to us? Crew comedy bar. Not a lot of work. Kicks D&D epic under the couch. Well, no, that's you doing stuff. I don't want to do stuff. Hovers my art contest promotion in my back pocket. Yes, you can promote your art contest on your other server. I don't mind when you guys promote your other servers as long as you include Crew. I feel sad when you guys promote other streamers. Not like in the self-promo thing, but like when we're chilling out and you're like, man, Wazzy, you should be better at streaming like so-and-so. That shit, I'm like, oof. Fucking oof. I know, I'm working on it. And by working on it, I mean I'm not. Oh, that face. A fan art show. We just take the month's fan art and show it off. We do have a lot of fan art. Hold on, I gotta move the face up more. Yeah. Perfect. And I think it should be a littler evil mouth.
Kawaii.
There we go, perfect. Alright, what body type was it? Average? Wait, why am I drawing these on different layers? What's happening here? What's happening to my layer system I got going on here? Hold on, I gotta... Oh, I see what I did. Okay, I understand now. I understand. Nobody panic. I know what I did now. I know how I fucked it up. There we go. I have successfully unfucked it. Boom. Okay. Yes, I broke it, but then I unbroked it. We're good now. We are unbroken and good to go. So suppose Kura's name is Kumasumi outside their users. I'm gonna name her Aria Sky, because why not? Do whatever you fucking want with your Kurumasumes. This is your business, not mine. I'm just here to design them. I'm just having a nice little guy time designing them. All right, they're chaotic, they're cheerful, and a brat. What kind of clothes do I want to go here? Did the stream just die? Oh, maybe. Who knows? I'm always not live. Did I just die? Maybe. Maybe I'm having a stronk. I should give them Ugg boots. I don't know why. Something is telling me give them that, like, Ugg boots girl outfit. Like a tunic shirt kind of idea, but Ugg boots. Imagine if Obi-Wan Kenobi was wearing Ugg boots. It's fine. Uggs and yoga pants. That was the style back in the day. Back in my day. It's over, Anakin. I have the Ugg boots. Sometimes you gotta have the Ugg boots of power. I think Lord of the Rings would have been really different if it would have been Lord of the Ugg boot. Again, still not sure what that ring did besides make you invisible and angry. Also, I've been here the whole stream. I'm just lurking. That's fair. You underestimate my boots with the fur. Got the whole club looking at her. She hit the floor. Perfect. Okay, yep. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a fucking genius with this shit, y'all. I just like designing little fucking cute anime girls. This actually, as much as I bitch about doing Kurumasumes, this has actually been really fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm actually been having a blast. Wait, the ring did something? I thought it was just a status ring. Well, listen, they made a bunch of rings. There's a lot of Lord of the Rings that's confusing. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. A lot of Lord of the Rings doesn't know what it's talking about. I mean, if I did have that ring, I might use it to rob places because they can't see me. Has only ever seen the 30 minutes of Lord of the Rings movie, and the part 1 of the movie where the two guys are actively saying their wedding vows on the side of the mountain before they die. Yeah, that's the 3rd movie. I watched it recently. I know Lord of the Rings now. I'm not some schmuck that doesn't know Lord of the Rings. We're going with Link. I've decided this is what's happening. Link, but with Ugg boots. And a sassy belt. Ugg boot Link. I guess we can give a little bit of a Jedi feel to it. We can do both. We can do both. Listen. What is Link if not the world's 3rd worst Jedi? I want to hear you explain Lord of the Rings. I've already explained Lord of the Rings. I already explained what I'm pretty sure it's about. Gotta make it very obvious these are Ugg boots. There we go. Perfect, Wazzy. You're doing a great job. Thumbs up to Wazzies. Waz explains Star Wars. I did do that one. Lord Master Ryura. Hit it. I don't know if she's listening, but if she was, she would give you. She would give it to you. She would be like, X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. Waz gonna deliver to you. Lord of the Rings is about walking. Yeah, it's a guy called Token talking about walking. Token and walking. And explain Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Test your might. Luke Cage. Oregano. Sonya. Spice Girls. Perfect. Fun fact, Internet Trolls gets the name troll in reference to fishing. Trolling is when you throw the line and wriggle it back to shore as a way to lure fish. Is that actually what it is? I gave Miss XD a lot of fucking neutral colors here. But I don't think they'd like that. Pew pew. Perfect. Perfect. That's more Miss XD. What if it was purple? Exactly. All right, now the hands. You're wondering why I just drew up to the elbows. Don't worry, they have hands. I draw them on a different layer. You guys just gotta trust me sometimes. I know how I draw makes no sense, and no living human would ever draw like this. But I do. I fuck it up. Probably should have taken an art class. We like to raw dog things here. We like to just figure it out. Sometimes you just got to look at your life, look at your choices and be like, "Huh. We'll figure it out." Now it's Wario coded. Listen, the colors go good together. What else goes good with purple? I don't know what else goes good with purple. Probably blue. Orange. I don't want green because that'll look like the Joker. I think you should keep it that way. I mean, Wario's pretty chaotic. I think Wario is chaotic. We should probably just keep it Wario, honestly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's bad. I don't know. This arm I do want to change slightly. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything I'm doing here. Look at that. I got 2 Kurumasumes done on one stream. Aren't you guys fucking proud? Aren't you like, damn, that's our Wazzy. That's our Wazzy B Toxic here, drawing us as what a weird situation this is. Have you ever have you guys ever looked at this and been like, wait, what are we doing? Have you guys ever realized how fucking weird this is? You're just on the internet watching some guy draw cute anime girl versions of some other guy and like, isn't that fucked up? It's a little fucked up in my opinion. We live a weird life, crew. We're living a fucked up little life here. Gotta have a bracer on. Also, I think they should have a rip in their pants. What are we doing? We're fishing, of course. Exactly. And then we're gonna go to memes. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Boom. There. Here is our 2 Kurumasumes of today, everybody. Oh, shit. I didn't draw the weapon. Purple crowbar. Easy peasy. Whoop. I love my crowbar. I don't know why we own it. It's been bothering me. I'm like, why did we needed this for a purpose. Everything in my house I own for a purpose, and I can't remember what the crowbar was needed for. Fuck. I can't draw a line good now. Now I can't draw lines. Perfect. All right. Crowbar it is. And here we go. Miss XT's Kurumasume and Donnie's Kurumasume. Now complete. I will go put those in the Discord for you. Let's go see if there's memes and then we'll fuck off. Oh no, it's warning me about the fucking, it expires. I will worry about that later. Fuck off, perks. Anyway. Everyone's becoming anime girls. And soon you will too. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Soon. Soon, all of you. I believe in Cynthia supremacy. God damn it, Valiant, of course you do. Literally food. I have to back this out so you guys can see it. Literally food, ramen, himbo, sourlad, fish, potato, sushi roll, extra meaty, Phoenix Wolf, needs to be prepared, Pinky, Diana, Jatson, Miss XD, Donnie, Sanguine, Dino, and Bits, poisonous, human Pinky. That's incredible, Miss XD. Know what, Miss XD, who here has the tastiest crew member? Phoenix Wolf, I have a juicy ass. The juicy ass. Yeah, that happened. Makes a promise. Crew won't hit this. This won't bite me in the ass later. Crew hits the goal. It bites her in the ass later. Fuck! Like I said, none of us will remember this. Half of you, statistically speaking, half of you won't be here in November. I don't gotta worry about this shit. Statistically speaking. Oh, hey, Toffee, we're almost headed out too, but I hope your stream was good. I hope you had a fun time. We're just going through the memes and then seeing who won fishing. Therapist, American Wazzy doesn't exist. American Wazzy. Wop, wop, wop. Wazzy, hey Donnie, can we have your pussy out? My ass mid Pokemon Heart Gold listening to Wazzy in the background. Processing. I'm sorry, what?
Nice.
And yeah, what did you mean I won't be here for my birth month? I said statistically speaking. Cynthia supremacy. I like that you guys even colored the arms. Thank you for the shout out. I read so much dialogue today. Good job. Did you fuck it up any of it? Wazzy, please let this be a normal Talk Secure stream with the crew? No way. Oh. Got the horsey on one of my first set of pulls, and I'm very happy. I swear to God, if you got bourbon, I'm going to be pissed. I got Flash. Hey, Skyline, I'm going on vacation. Hold down the fort. Okay. Why do you have Opie on your shirt? My streamer in Christ, I did it like a couple seconds. Why is the cool S so hard? I forgot how to do it, okay? My brain forgot. Crew Masume's currently. Here's the current Crew Masume's. Why is there so many of them? This is illegal. I got Flash too. I wanted both. So just pulled until I got one of them. Oh God, here we go. Where's the sound on this one? Why is there no sound on this? The cool S. Lampy shooting Kagashi. Me with a gun. Me shooting. There's no sound to this one. What is happening? What is happening in this? What? There's no sound. Not at all forward-facing worms look scary. They do, ballistic or big white bear. Don't do that. Big white bear, don't do that. Don't do that. It's horrifying. Dark magician, Donnie. Know their power over chairs and lack underpants. Me enjoying Wazzy's art. Wazzy copy pasting. You're a big fat phony. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Traditional artists hate her. God damn it! God damn it, Big White Bear! What the fuck? Halloween theme. Halloween, everybody gets their forward-facing worms. All the worms in the bottom will be forward-facing. Oh my God, Halloween, I'm going to make all the worms Halloween-themed when they mix. Oh my God. I love Crew so much. I feel like you guys don't understand how much I just like doing this little stupid shit with you guys. I like just like taking you guys in my hand and squishing you like one of those things that's eyes pop out. You know the things. You guys know the things you squeeze and the eyes pop out. Anyway, I still somehow have 41 responses. What a horrible time to be Wazzy. Anyway, I'm gonna post these up in the Discord. Let's see who won fishing, and then we will fuck right off. Let's see the leaderboard. Actually, while you guys are doing leaderboard shit, I'll prepare these. Beep boop boop doo 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 doo. Handsome Patrick. Good job. You got Handsome Patrick. Here's the winner. Donnie, the chair summoner, with 8,300 and... Stop moving. 50 points. Dinoauroria with 3,306. And Phoenix Wolf with 2,752. Followed by Ballistic Beast, Miss Skylo, Soren, Dirtbones, Miss XD, which if they had just mixed together, it would have been fine. Wizard, Kakashi, Wilkins, Kai, Ace, Big White Bear, legal name 18, Jetson, Alaskan, Hog Hunter, myself somehow, even though I didn't fucking fish, thank you, Ace, Sauce Boss, Rose Meadow, Wormrack, Almighty, Bitsplay, Flareon, Dr. Liam, Quindex, Cookie, Flip, Ophelia, and Bastion. So, congratulations, everybody. Good job fishing. That's been our stream for the day. I'm going to go post these up in StreamArt for you guys right now so that you have access to them immediately. And, yeah, I guess I'll send you guys off to a highly unqualified babysitter that I didn't prepare in advance. So, you're just going to have to live with this. You guys just got to... You know what? Zoot the Alien raided us the other day, and we never returned the raid. Let's go raid Zoot. I don't even know who they are, really. They just raided us one time, and like a nice dude, I'll follow and be like, why not? Not to be like a follow for follow kind of guy, but I kind of am. And you know what? They raided me one time. It's only fair. I bring your guys' shenanigans to them. It looks like they're playing something I don't know. Terraria. They're playing Terraria. God damn it. Well, some of you will fucking enjoy that. I guess that's our stream for the day. So, you know, until next time, you guys can kick ass, take names, and get the fuck out of my house. I will see you on Sunday for Intercruise. So if you're interested in getting interviewed, stay tuned. It's gonna happen, and if you don't want to talk, the form is already up to enter in yourself. And yeah, I will see you motherfuckers later. Get out of my house. Okay, bye.
Check your perspective, she'll tell you to get back. Set it into the digiverse, you'll be a hazard. Level up, rookie, or you'll never be a champion. The team strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak, ill of Vemon. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces.